Welcome to the 2025 5th Annual Eco Park Automotive Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. A new layout here for COTA this weekend means we are in for some exciting racing action. And alongside me in the commentary box to help deliver that is Josh T and Jack as well. Boys, welcome. We're all set to go. We've had a great race previously with IndyCar. Now it's back-to-back with Fox. Perfect TV pictures. We're going to be in for a good day. 95 laps ahead of us, JT. I think we're going to be in for a good one. How are you?
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, everyone. Welcome along to the NASCAR Cup Series here at the Circuit of Americas. Just a couple minutes away for the Invocation, and we are getting ready for a new style of COTA. We're running the national circuit here, and at turn 6, we go into turn 6A, then across to turn 6B, and then we join the backstretch as normal down in towards turns 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 to round out the lap. It might be a little bit confusing to go from turn 6 to turns 12 and those turns 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11 here at COTA with this layout, but it's definitely an interesting layout with 400-pound concrete blocks on the insides of the Mickey Mouse section. Who thought that was a good idea? I don't know.
Yeah, not the best layout version, but Jack, the Xfinity race gave us some interesting racing, and hopefully now the Cup Series can be a bit more interesting than what we saw last year.
Yes, hopefully it is. I mean, I'll add one other thing to the layout. Apparently NASCAR's reasoning behind it. There's two things. Firstly, shorter track, therefore shorter caution laps, therefore less caution laps. And, well, actually, no, not less caution laps, just, you know, just shorter caution laps. And then the more laps, so therefore the fans get to see the cars more. So that's the reasoning I think NASCAR said. I think yesterday the race was absolutely excellent. I wish I could have been able to watch it while not being on a train and having awful internet, but there we go. But I just thought the race was exceptional yesterday. Connor Zilic obviously winning that one. He's in the Cup race today. How do we think he's going to do, guys?
Very entertainingly as well, but we are going to head down now, ready for the Invocation.
Air Patrols, Apollo Composite Color Guard, commanded by Captain Alexander Hertzler, presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's Invocation, please welcome 12-time NCAA All-American swimmer and host of Outkick's Gains for Girls podcast, Riley Gaines.
Thank you. Please stand, remove your hat, and bow your head with me. Dear Heavenly Father, we gather today with gratitude for your mercy that we do not deserve and the sacrifice of your Son who was sent into earth to conquer death, hell, and the grave. We thank you for this day and the unity that brings us together as we prepare for the start of this race. Lord, we ask for your protection for all drivers, staff, families, and fans alike. Grant each driver wisdom and safety at every turn. Heavenly Father, bless President Donald J. Trump, his cabinet, and all of...
No, sorry, not having that. I'm not having that. Sorry, I'm cutting that off. don't care, but you don't make political statements in that, and not about him.
Every day lead us to the ultimate finish line, meeting you at the pearly gates. We surrender the activities of this day and of our lives into your mighty hands. God bless America. God bless the great state of Texas. In your name we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome back from the San Antonio Police Department, Officer Rebecca Vermeulen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And that is why you do not change who does the national anthem every year.
I agree. That was spectacular.
Yeah, all right. I think we hang on to this for now.
Twitter
right? 'Cause we're going back to
exploded,
the
and it is
federal line.
amazing.
Is this
Well,
about Donald Trump? Did it explode because of...
Just search up Invocation on Twitter and do latest, and you will enjoy it, Jack.
I'm good, thanks. I've spent enough time on the politics side of Twitter recently. I hate politics. I'm sorry, I hate it so much.
I take it that she's the latest to have slept with Donald Trump?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I disavow that one. I disavow the invocation. I disavow this.
How do you spell invocation?
Invocation.
Ding. Sorry, thank you. That wasn't a spelling test.
5 minutes. 5 minutes to be coming in.
And there we get our new toy. JT, do you want to tell us what we're going to be hearing throughout this race?
Power to the lefty, Macy.
Exactly that. The official feed, which I have been hearing in my ears, is, well, it's my favourite toy. We get to hear what the officials are saying, and I'm going to have to be listening out because last time it was hacked and it was very not appropriate. So I'm going to have to be on the mute button.
Yeah, it got hacked last week, didn't it, Jack? And some swearing came through.
Oh, no, I thought that was beautiful British language, personally, but, you know, that's just me.
It was you, probably, who hacked it as well.
Do you want to know the funny thing?
What?
Always.
Is that the radio that the person was using who hacked it...
Is yours?
No. Is not... Because it's got linked to the whole NASCAR officials encryption. It came through on our scanner, but it didn't actually go through on the encrypted scanners up in the tower, so NASCAR didn't actually hear it.
So they didn't know it was happening until afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That was a difficult conversation we have to ask with them then, as to who was where when. Let's head back down then to Fox as we get ready for our build-up, and it will be time for drivers start your engines in a few moments' time. JT, out of pure interest, what are your thoughts going into today's race? Who's going to be victorious?
I've got SVG starting, I believe, 6th. He said in pre-race he doesn't feel like the favourite. He still feels like a rookie, but I think everyone
3 minutes. 3 minutes to the command.
has either got Connor Zillage, Tyler Reddick from the pole, or Shane Van Gisbergen to win.
Jack, what about you?
I'm going to go with the very obvious pick of my personal favourite driver on the grid, the Short King himself, sponsored by Monster Energy, Tyler Reddick. I tried to make that the most interesting introduction possible.
It was interesting, and it was certainly needed to come into it as well as we line up, ready to go. Reddick was fastest in practice as well. We'll see what he has with the race coming in as well. Stage laps will be completed, and hopefully it's going to be okay. Okay. We've got a new miles per hour system coming up here. For if you drop down, we can actually see car throttle speeds on the trackers. That's going to be very handy as well. Let's head back over to Fox.
And a new racetrack. What used to be on the left side of the screen is gone. We're going to scoot from turn 6 to 6A, 6B, and rejoin
Just inside 2 minutes to the command.
3 corners, 1 mile of racetrack, but we're going to add 27 laps to the race. So the fans here will see the cars come by a lot more often, and for the drivers, they're going to have a lot to deal with this new racetrack configuration.
You nailed it, Mike. That's exactly what it was. This place was awesome before. It's even better now. Shorter racing, shorter way around there. This 6A and 6B, those are really good passing zones. They're even better now. I love that new area of the racetrack. It's created a lot of racing so far. I think passing zones, Kevin. Also, what else is new?
Well, there's a lot new, and I think when we left practice yesterday, we had a lot of questions, and I can't imagine how many the questions that the team had because they didn't really know, and we saw a lot of surprises from practice to qualifying, and now they've had a whole night to work on their setups, understand what they're dealing with from a pace standpoint, tire fall off, and that's going to affect the strategy of a lot of things that they do today, knowing that pace.
Yeah, softer tire. That's what I was talking about. Softer tire, that's going to change the pace, and it's got all these teams for a frenzy. They're throwing them all over the place.
Well, let's talk fall off. Are you worried about how quickly the lap times will increase as the tires wear?
Well, I think that's the big unknown. We saw this at Watkins Glen. We saw this tire wear out a lot in practice, and come race time, they had it figured out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we start this day. It's been pretty warm outside, and for us, that's a great thing.
All right, drivers at the ready, strapped in, window nets up, gloves going on, and we are getting ready to get going here for, well, the longest race we've had here in Austin in our 5th trip to Circuit of the Americas on the new, shorter, most of the national car series.
7, 6,
let's go track
5, 4, 3, 2,
Race
1.
fans,
Cue the
give a
command.
big NASCAR welcome to Jack Quaid. He stars in the upcoming action thriller Novocaine, but today he's here to fire engines for the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix. Now it's time for those most famous words in motorsports and action.
Drivers, start your engines!
It was amazing.
Crank it up, gang. Crank it up.
What did Boimler do? You let him off the Cerritos.
Ready to race in Austin, Texas. Road racing, NASCAR Cup style.
Gearing up for the start then, chaps. What have we got? First of all, JT, that new toy, brilliant.
I absolutely love it that it's perfectly synced with the international feed.
I'm going to put something in commentators chat real quick.
Oh no, prepare yourselves.
What? What have you got for us, JT?
Amazing out.
Let's take a look. Toyota front row. What's the chances of Bubba Wallace today, chaps? Could he take a win here?
Outside row 1, quite possibly if he is there near the end of the race. 95 laps ahead of us. Stage 1 is 20, stage 2 25, and then a big stage 3 of 50 laps. Jack, what do you think about Bubba?
I don't think he'll win, but I think he could definitely get a top 10 today. He's obviously learning a lot from an expert road course racing in Tyler Reddick. But yeah, I think realistically he could get a good officials radio. Can you shut up?
Hey,
Anyway.
it's new and we're keeping it.
But no, I think he could definitely get a top 10 today. I don't see him getting the win. I don't know if he's good enough on road courses for that, but I could see him doing well.
Let's head back over to Fox then as we get prepared for the drivers to leave pit road, and then we'll join in when it's time to go green for the NASCAR Round 3 of the regular season. It's the NASCAR COTA, the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix. And for the first time, you can enjoy our full...
Inspectors, are the drivers ready to participate?
Now, you may see on our stream that we have NASCAR, then we have the race in the red, and then the event, the NASCAR COTA hashtag. We've got 2 hashtags. That is going to come into play later on in the season. You'll see it again.
Now, there'll be a crew to put that section back in there shortly after we roll off. The other thing, the inspectors will also have the stage that will follow the field off to go into the care center. Single lever on each one of the vehicles will make sure everything belongs in the car is there and nothing that doesn't belong there is out of the vehicles.
So, we will be hearing that radio throw, but yes, when we get to the NASCAR playoffs, that hashtag will become NASCAR playoffs, just to let you know later on in the season. Let's go back over to Fox as we get ready.
That happens. You just want to survive turn 1 and put yourself in a position to get to the exit of turn 2.
Now, they work their way down through the S's after turn number 2 and down into the only area where track limits will be enforced.
Yeah, and the reason that they're pushing these limits are the entry to 6A right here. You want to get as far to the right as possible. There's a bump in the middle of this corner. Puts you in a vulnerable position like we saw right there. If you cut somebody off, you're going to go straight into those tire barriers. But this section right here has added a whole new element to this racetrack with bumps in the entry of both 6A and 6B. So a lot of track limits being pushed through the S's to try to get those corners set up right. As you see those cars jump up off the corner right there onto the back straightaway.
Now, if you violate track limits down there, we'll show you where you end up. You go through 12, 13, and then you'll go off track to serve a penalty between 13 and 14 in the stadium section here.
Yeah, you will. You do not want to do that. That takes you all the way back to those S's. But I like this part of the section. This is section 3, what we call it. The money is made right here. 20 coming onto the front row to take the checkered flag. This track is awesome. I love the enhancements of it. I love, shaving a mile off of this track. I think it'll enhance our experience today. A lot of racing, a lot of passing.
So track limits in practice, turn 5 was the trouble spot. Why?
Well, like I say, they want to set this up to try to get as far to the right as possible. And you see right there, they go as far inside as possible so they can get all the way back to the right with as wide an entry as you can set up. But they want to cut these. You can't cut in below those red and white curves right there, the candy canes as you want to call them.
Yeah, then you'll stop and serve your penalty here, and then you all of a sudden you stay, obviously, in between the green lines and back onto the racetrack. If you go all 4 below those lines in the S's, that's where you serve the penalty.
Kind of a joker lap outside the course to serve that penalty once it's called. All right, let's meet our pole sitter. Let's go.
Car Tower, first base, pit road, sir. 4-5.
I got you guys.
For 4040.
Yesterday for 2311, you and your teammate on the front row. This is a good racetrack for you. Changed a little bit, right? Shorter racetrack, softer tires. What's your challenges today? How do you keep these boys behind you?
Yeah, I think you hit it. It's different Goodyear tire. Obviously, we got a little bit of an understanding of it yesterday, but seeing how it really plays out past 10 laps on tires, I think those that hang on the best will be the cars that stay up front all day. So we're gonna get a feel for it here to start.
Well, man, it says Beast on your helmet. That's certainly what you are. Good luck out there. Keep it up.
Thanks, everybody. Good race.
All right, let's have a look at the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix starting grid. Tyler Reddick and his teammate at 2311, a pair of Toyotas on the front row. That's Bubba Wallace. Row number 2, Chase Elliott. 7 road course wins, including the first one here. And Carson Hocevar, the star of Atlanta last week. Everybody's talking about him.
Row number 3, Daniel Suarez. Couple Trackhouse cars right on his outside. Shane Van Gisbergen.
Well, let's dial him up, Clint. Hey, Shane, Kevin up in the Fox booth. Man, it's been fun to watch your progression through the last couple years. Now that you've got a permanent home with Trackhouse, what do you think we're in for today, buddy?
Hey, afternoon, mate. Yeah, all good here. Feeling pretty comfortable. I got a great team. around me, the 88 crew, and WeatherTech tomorrow has been really strong. But yeah, feeling comfortable. Just keep the car straight the first few laps, see where we're at, and try and progress to the front there.
What are you expecting that tire wear to be like today?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if anyone else does either, and if they tell you they do, they're probably lying. But I think about 15 laps into the run, we'll find out in the first stage, and that'll set up as people are going to 2-stop or 3-stop. I think there's a lot of variability here, so hopefully it's a good race for you guys to watch.
All right, man. Good luck.
That's the best answer I've heard all yet. All right, road number 4. These guys know how to get around the road course. 6 times he's won on road courses. Number 5, Kyle Larson on his outside. Number 11, Kyle Busch.
Row 5, we've got Ross Chastain, who's had a ton of success here, and Todd Gilliland, who could surprise some people today. Row 6, we've got Denny Hamlin and A.J. Allmendinger, who has been lights out on the road courses.
Row number 7, Ty Gibbs in a Toyota, and 18-year-old Connor Zillage making his Cup debut. Regan Smith.
Mike, it's been a long time since we've had a driver enter the Cup Series with as much hype as Connor Zillage is doing today at 18 years old, but that hype is much deserved. His initial Truck Series start at COTA 1 year ago, sat on the pole, nearly won the race. His Xfinity debut at Watkins Glen last year, sat on the pole, won the race. Xfinity race yesterday, there's a theme here, sat on the pole and won the race again. He is young, he is fast, he's aggressive, and he is mature beyond his years. The job today for the team, help him learn this car and this tire, put him in position at the end of the race so he can go do what he knows how to do.
Well, since it's his Cup debut, a little early to put him on our list of road course ringers. But the drivers who excel on these type of circuits, well, there are the 3 who only ones who finished in the top 10 in every race here. William Byron, 70 laps led here. Chris Buescher leads all drivers in the next-gen car here for average finish. Kyle Larson's led 2 of the last 4 on road courses. A.J. Allmendinger with 3 career wins. And you know Shane Van Gisbergen's stats as we welcome Caitlin Vinci.
Thank you, Michael. You were just talking about William Byron. Had a chance to talk with his crew chief, Rudy Fugel, earlier today. He told me practice didn't go as well as he had hoped, but then when they went to qualifying, didn't exactly put down the best lap either, which is why they're starting a little bit deeper in the field. That team qualified 15th for the race today. But he said William has emerged as one of the best road course racers in this Cup Series garage, and he just attributes that to all the growth and maturing he has had as a competitor over the years. Of course, Rudy has been with him since his Truck Series days, but William Byron won this race a year ago and looking to replicate that today. Josh Sims?
Well, Ross Chastain is one of those 3 drivers that's finished top 10 in every single race here in Austin, including a win in 2022. And when I talked to the team earlier today, I asked them what's the key to that success.
This will be their pit road speed check and 1 to go.
Okay.
And the team at the same time has found a way to keep up with the track. Now, he's got the track position to begin starting 9th in this race, so look for him to be a factor like he's been in the past as he looks for win number 2 here in Austin.
Thanks, Josh.
Go on, Jack.
Their debris before the race has even started. Which car has been on track? Or it's the fans throwing stuff at that awful Invocation. Anyway.
So is anyone going to comment on it?
All I'm going to say is, man, the keep politics out of sport crowd are quiet now.
We've got a new driver tracker going on right now. We've logged in, and it seems to be a Google Earth image.
Lights all around, show them what to go.
There's confirmation. Let's go over and take a look at what this car is.
Systems up front and a rear. There's the knob that's normally located on the dash. He can adjust the front and rear bars. Now let's go down to the master cylinders that's in the floorboard. Again, you've got a front, you've got a rear. If the car is loose getting in the corner on the braking, he can start cranking some front brake into it. Just crank as much as you need. Now, if the car won't turn or is tight getting in the corner, he'll start to crank some rear brake into it. My experience says you want to really crank some rear brake into it to make that car turn into braking. Guys, this is something they'll be adjusting on all day long, and they're going to wear the paint off that knob.
You're absolutely right. I mean, it's especially with a softer tire, hot conditions on this racing surface, that means they're going to wear out even more, trying to keep that temperature out of these tires, right? And all that comes through the braking. Have to be able to make a good balance on this, on the cars, and keep the...
Some of these drivers adjusting the bias more than once a lap.
Yeah, and they are, and they'll use them. There's so many different styles of corners on this racetrack that you have to almost adjust the brake knobs on every lap to make yourself be in a good position to not slide the tire and maximize the braking potential of the car.
Beautiful day for a race. Track temp, 102 degrees. 95 laps is the length of the race today. There are the stage lengths. And
yep, as they come in, 95 to go. Stage 1 will be at 20 laps to complete as well.
Stage 2 will be interesting.
Why? What's going to happen?
Fuel window is 25 laps.
So they're all going to be fuel saving.
Stage distance is 25 laps. Yes, we've got laps under caution for the start of the stage and possibly a caution in the middle. Anyway, car dropping to the back. That is Saint Smith, and we are getting ready to go.
Here we go then. And there's what I'm on about with our new driver tracker. Let's see how that works when the racing starts as well. We have selected the full field. It's a bit zoomed out though, so I think we might have to redo our timing screen graphics for the next few races.
Remember, this is going to be the first of many. It's going to have a little fun.
Keep those clear for your caution turn.
And everyone on the 87 team, I know you guys don't do this all the time, but appreciate you coming out here with me, and just got to execute all day, and we'll be good.
driver Connors.
Yeah, Zillage there coming through. Reddick on pole from Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott, Carlton Hocevar, Daniel Suarez, Shane Van Gisbergen, Kyle Larson, Kyle Buss, Ross Chastain, Todd Gilliland, Denny Hamlin, AJ Allmendinger, Ty Gibbs, Connor Zillage, William Byron, Michael McDowell, Noah Gregson, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Zane Smith, all coming through. Stand by for action. Green flag in the air. NASCAR at COTA is green. And contact immediately already as we see Ross Chastain getting tapped from the back of Todd Gilliland. We're 4 wide in towards the first corner, and there's going to be some bumping here, and already Chase Elliott is spun round immediately.
Got one around, drivers right, exit of London.
And we got Todd Gilliland involved there, stuck as well, Jack. It's all chaos at the start.
Both are rejoining.
Well, there we go. Chaos at the start of turn 1, Jack. We knew that was coming.
I have no idea who hit him. I think it might have been... who is that? I think that might have been the 88 of Shane Van Gisbergen who made some contact with Chase Elliott. I think it was. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. Might have been. I think it was a Chevy. That's all I think. It was a Chevy.
And with 3 wide coming through 6A.
And unfortunately, someone's about to be sent.
Zillage
is blow.
Zillage is in trouble too. JT.
Someone's around.
So we've got a spinner somewhere on the circuit. Driver tracker hasn't started yet, so we can't tell where it is. Let's take a replay of that first corner. And Ross Chastain comes in out of nowhere. Checks the back.
Ross Chastain out of nowhere.
And there comes the 34 of Gilliland, who's stationary as well. It was Chastain, just, Jack, out of nowhere, bang. Round goes Elliott.
Ross.
You're meant to be smashing watermelon, not cars.
And that first race with the red...
Oh,
no!
Oh, Denny!
Denny Hamlin in trouble. He's got bodywork as well. He was caught up in that opening one. There's our driver tracker in action for the first time with Google Earth. We hope you enjoy it at home as they come in as well into the first couple of corners.
That is surprisingly a long lap, even though it's shorter.
Yeah, how long is it?
Minute and a half.
Minute and a half? Yeah,
Minute and a half.
Too long. Fuel window's going to be close.
Probably a bit longer because it's race time.
Fuel window's going to be close though, Jack, as they come in. But Reddick leading. We get more time to breathe on a road course than we do on a secondary course. So we'll like that. 94 to go. And we can now breathe as they come into it. Larson's having a go.
Stage 2 podcast may return.
Pit road.
Get that tire.
Oh no, 87's having fuel done. Larson's going up the inside of the 77 as well. Did he make that move on Michael? Was it the 77 or was it?
3 wide.
Can't tell where. Fox's cameras being Fox as always. You can tell, by the way, the difference between NASCAR on Fox and IndyCar on Fox, can't you? Indianapolis Motorsport Productions still did a great job at producing it. Fox on NASCAR still feels very disjointed on road course. They should be slower, but yeah, it's all different.
Zillage had a flat right tyre.
Ah.
Must have been involved in the incident at the start.
Yeah, so I had to take that. little by little as they come into it. He's now, the 87's rejoined. He's down at turn number 1 as things currently stand, as Kyle Larson trying to go around the outside now of Daniel Suarez, both going wide at exit now of 19, flying it in, just holding into the last corner, and away we go once again on the backstretch. Reading leads from Wallace, Hocevar, Gibson, Bush, Larson, Suarez, McDowell, Byron and AJ Allmendinger, JT, the top 10, and still side by side as we come towards the first corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Wallace just closing the gap a little bit on Reddick, and look at that. That was the three wide battle that we had going in towards turn 12. I believe it was the Larson, Hocevar, and Suarez. Those three were the ones that were 3 wide going down in towards turn 12 last time round. Have they removed some of the 400 pounds? They've removed them.
There's one there, but the other one's disappeared.
That's tyres. That's different.
The wall was still there, as far as I remember, at the exit of 6A and 6B. It's just at the exit, I think. Ready?
No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just stupidity. But, you know, we're going to have to pay it back because I'm over people like that constantly doing dumb. So when we get a chance to send them, we're sending that one car.
Oh, that's totally fine. I'll do what I need to do, but I just need to make sure I wasn't in the wrong before I do it.
You weren't.
Hang on a minute. So
Here we go.
We've now got Chase Elliott actively saying he's going to spin the number 1 car.
Chase, I know I hate you, but do it.
Chastain's 19th.
Yeah, guys, they've removed all of the 400-pound blocks at the S's.
So what was the point of even putting them in and buying them? That's a bit daft.
I don't know.
They don't think about this stuff, do they, really, enough? Oh, well.
We've been going 5 minutes, lap 3 of 95.
Yeah, it's not bad, actually. No caution so far. Still one leader in Tyler Reddick. On board with Shane Van Gisbergen now, uphill towards turn number 1. That 87 is still out of track limit routes as he comes through. Still a bit better. GPS system's actually looking quite entertaining on a road course for our driver trackers.
Going around on the front stretch just sort of start-finish line.
It's the 10 car. Dylan has spun on the start straight right in front of the commentary box areas.
Yeah, look, there's no...
How's the racetrack starters, Tim?
He's got going again. Broken front.
All clear.
All clear. Go on, JT.
Next time they come into the S's on the wide camera, look.
Oh, wide rallying Bush! Kyle Busch getting on the grass there, going in a bit of rallying style. It's back to the days of dirt racing at Bristol. Go back to you, JT.
Yeah, next time they go into the Mickey Mouse
Keep an eye on the 10 coming into the S's now.
Here is the 10. Let's have a look at a replay.
This is how it happened. So he gets tagged by Gilliland and Cindric's on the outside, and it's just going to be Cindric rejoining, and he's going to tap the 10 into a spin. Now, what the earth was Cindric doing?
Cindric literally turned him.
Oh, he hooked him.
Well, it seems like on the road course we're getting... Because, of course, on an oval, if you do this, you could kill them. But on a road course...
Yeah. No, it won't count.
Yeah, they don't care on a road course. We're seeing everyone lose their rags tonight.
3 wide, out the corner nearly, as here's the 10. Is he pulling off and stopping?
He's got he's got a puncture. Now that's... Where is he on the circuit, actually? He's just at the exit turn 7 and 8, so he's at the back half round the 16, 17, 18 complex coming in now, so he's still got a long way to go in this race. As they come through the Mickey Mouse section. Down.
Yeah, look, there's no blocks, they've removed them.
They have removed those blocks, yeah, you're right, through the S's. Oh, and the 4's round. Noah Gregson off at turn 1. Well, this is... I thought this would be a calm race.
Clear.
As you hear from our spotters radio, thanks to JT. Wallace and
23. Track limits turn 5, was a stop and go.
That's Bubba Wallace.
That's Bubba.
He's running in second place. He's been given a stop-go penalty. Wow. Well, I didn't expect that, JT.
Promote Van Gisbergen up into second, but will Van Gisbergen be told to just relax a little bit? He's got a penalty.
Yeah, because he was having an attack there on Bubba Wallace as they come through the the Istanbul section, the back half, is 16, 17, 18.
Yes, he has definitely been told to back off, because look at him.
So, Voice of the Star on Twitter says, felt like Chastain would pull that, so he's hoping he'd hear who was inside and let it be, get it back. But then, yeah, so the Chase Elliott crew has just said, pay them back if he gets the chance. I called it dumb, well, SHT, coming through. Not the best situation as we're on lap 5, 90 to go. Lap 6 now of 95. As the racing action continues on, several cars already further back on the timing screen. I love how it took them 3 events to get the driver tracker sorted up here in the box for Google Earth.
Do you want some Stage 1 podcast?
Just checking message delivered to the 23, correct?
Is he checking it's 23? Oh, imagine if they've got it wrong.
Message delivered, spotter 23. Important, thank you.
Shall I save this to Stage 2 or shall I Stage 1 podcast it?
We've got, I tell you what, all day is going to be a Stage 2 podcast. It's that type of racetrack, so go on.
Alright. FA Cup quarter-final draw, JB, as
Yes.
Bubba Wallace comes in and stops. Fulham versus Crystal Palace.
Board is clear on the 23.
Preston versus Aston Villa.
Wow.
Bournemouth versus Man City. And Brighton versus Nottingham Forest or Ipswich.
Tomorrow, so...
Yeah, so
I'll
just
find
to,
out tomorrow who they're against.
just to explain, we've got a long lap loop here, similar to MotoGP, but they have to stop in that middle of that loop, come to a complete stop, and then restart on. That's how it works. Lap 6 of 95, now lap 7 here of the Eco Park Grand Prix. And it is Tyler Reddick and Shane Van Gisbergen.
That's dropped Bubba Wallace down to 8th, by the way, so it's around 6 places.
Not too bad, actually.
In this tight. So up the inside, that is, I believe, Bowman. Yes, it is. Bowman up on the inside of the 71. That was Bowman taking 10th away from Michael McDowell.
Something smells like chicken tonight, I bet. Not bad out there.
These stages are going to be long.
Well, we already knew that, didn't we? That's why we need a second camera up in the comms box as well to keep it in. We knew it was going to be a long old day.
Stage 3 at 50 laps is going to be so long.
That's at least, what, 2 stops? They won't be able to make it on fuel, will they? They're going to be praying for cautions.
At least 2.
Well, we'll
that was very close for the number 6, just brushing the wall on the inside of 6B before they go up towards turn 12 and rejoin the backstretch. That's where 6B is still green, 7 of 95, looking at the number 47 as we are on board with the car behind it. That would be, as I look at the timing screen, that would be the number 6 if Keselowski rejoined now.
Yeah, Keselowski's on board, he's brushing that wall, but track limits here are only being forced at turn 6A and 6B, so you can't cut early there.
And the Mickey Mouse section.
Yes, that too, yeah.
All cars at that minimum.
All cars met minimum speed then, as we ride on board pedal cam with Shane Van Gisbergen using the clutch and using heel and toe as well there, Jack. SVG's used to this though, back in his supercars days.
Hi, Dylan's just said on the radio. I'm not going to say anything, but you know what I'm thinking. That was some absolute BS.
I think we could all agree it was BS there.
Yeah, don't right hook people.
Back
You
with
have
us.
to do a full lap like that.
Oof.
So it happened up the front stretch.
Not the best situation, is it?
Did anyone talk about Fox playing the NBC music?
No, which bugs me a lot. Because I thought they would.
Shane Van Gisbergen looking around the outside at turn 15. It cuts up to the inside, JB.
Yeah, SVG really wants the lead of this race. Tyler Reddick has led all of the laps so far. But SVG and road courses go together like peanut butter and jelly.
I need to get up. The UK Open for darts because it's Luke. It's Luke Littler versus James Wade.
I would
darts.
That's gonna be an interesting little fight.
Turn that on then.
Let's keep our minds on the
That's a matchup I never thought I would hear.
Is that on live now? Oh, well, darts after this has been fun.
What channel is it on?
Sky.
ITV.
Oh, ITV.
Oh, ITV. Okay, even better.
Look at Kyle Busch. Is today the day that he's finally going to end his winless streak in the Cup Series? He won trucks last week at Atlanta, but is this Larson's day? That's sort of the thumb-up question you're trying to have. No caution as of yet. We had a caution this time last year.
I'm not getting distracted at all.
Oh, and there we go! On the inside at 6A! And it's into the lead for Shane Van Gisbergen. But Tyler Reddick comes back in 6B. Back onto the backstretch.
New leader, the 88.
There you go. Shane Van Gisbergen
Color 88.
leads. But he goes
You all
wide.
missed that in the Cup Series. New leader 88. Everyone missed that. Goal in the Cup.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. when he was forced to lead the main team, his dad's team, when he ran with 8, asked to have the 8. The evil stepmother said no, so he ran 88. And the 88 actually has a special connection to me as well, and the Birch family, because when Ian Birch was back in as a taxi driver, his car number, 88. And it has since been retired. Up the inside, and there's Kyle Busch taking second place away from Reddick.
Reddick, I reckon, used his tyres up a little too early. By the way, I think that Cindric move will definitely get reviewed by the steward after the weekend. If they wanted to penalise him, they would have done it by now. I think they'll get reviewed. I think that'll be more of a don't do that again. It doesn't look very good because they're generally pretty adamant about right hooks these days.
Yeah.
I know Buescher didn't get punished for one at Darlington. I don't think Cindric will get punished for this one though. No, a bit of retaliation quite early on. I've seen the in-car video of it, by the way.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Cindric.
Do you know what I'm really excited about right now? Look at the timing screen. Nice little bit of thing. 8 and 88. So we've got 88 leading and the 8 in seconds. Nice little bunch of snowmen out there. As Reddick is the 45, Swires the 99. I must admit, I like the fact they've cut the circuit in half effectively. It's flowing better, isn't it, this race? They're not as stretched out as they were last year when we were literally sat here begging for content for, 95 laps? And we are halfway there. So it's going to be a 30-minute stage 1. So it's 20 laps every 30 minutes. And it's a 95-lap race. So
with
40 so 40 in an hour. I'd say 45 in an hour. It's going to be a 2-hour, 5-minute race. 2 hour, 10 minutes max. Plus any cautions that happen. So we might be out of here by what? 11:50 midnight?
Maybe.
Yeah, usual time. On what has been an amazing weekend here on JB Motorsports. This is our last one. Thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers, by the way. It's been insane. I think we've got around about at least 100,000, maybe even 180,000 this weekend.
JB.
Yes.
You get a day off for the first time in like 2.5 weeks tomorrow.
I wish I did, mate, but I have work to do.
Live.
Not
Day
live.
off.
Yeah. Delayed.
But a live day.
Yes.
Live day off.
Yes, I'm looking forward to. Hello, the cameras are broken. We're stuck on one camera for ages there before joining Kyle Busch in number 8. I love how SVG is like a duck to water with road courses. Really is just doing so well.
And then Ty Dillon and the 38, literally just chocolate teapot. Just bye-bye.
That's my line.
I would say Cody Ware as well, but isn't he an Asian Le Mans Series champion?
Yeah.
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 So not
Of all
nice.
things to win.
I've taken a seat up in the commentary box. It's weird not hearing Jamie Little, by the way, who's over at St. Petersburg. A bit of a slide there for the 17. Side by side, further back though. Is that Brad Keselowski banging wheels?
Yeah, I think, is that Nemechek?
Yeah, two. Oh my word, they're going to get really close to contact. And we cut away from the action.
Love this. I don't know what they've done, but the racing is great with this new tyre compound.
A new tyre compound, new track.
I don't know what they've done, but the TV direction is the exact same.
We were praising it at Bowman Gray. They must have had the IndyCar team doing it instead. This is shocking.
Hold on. I just thought I'd say. I was looking at a chart basically summarising right hooks.
Yeah.
And like retaliations. I think Cindric may get a points penalty at most for that. He might get a points penalty for that. I don't think NASCAR will like that.
With you on that
I don't think they'll punish him at all personally, but I think if he gets something, it'll be points. Because NASCAR doesn't like right hooks.
By the way,
at least you got to watch a retaliation at least.
Look at the current points in the laps and rundown. Connor Zilic has more points than Chase Briscoe because all independent drivers stay on 0 points.
Right, we're watching
They don't get any points.
We've opened up the laps and rundown page. You want to talk us through it, GT?
It's just that Connor Zilic has more points than Chase Briscoe.
Isn't that a weird situation to have right now as well? As they come on. That's our secret battle page we have up here in the comments box.
Oh my god, more kids.
Nobody do the Nazi salute this week, please.
Flip that. Flip that right now. No, I thought I'd also quickly just excite the viewers for a second by saying Connor Zilic is currently the fastest car on track.
Oh, Valentine's Day was last week.
I want to excite people by saying that Connor Zilic is like nowhere near. He's in
I was about to
36.
say, to de-excite everybody and be like, well, he's also in clean air, so of course he is.
Well, we can see him on the driver tracker, actually. Where is he? He's just at turn 7, which is really turn 11. You can see it on your screens ahead of us. Oh, now he's coming back through the backstretch. He's going quick.
There is no turn 11.
Shh.
What? You're confusing me.
Well, it's because it's turn 11 on the F1 MotoGP in a regular track, but we've decided to cut it in half. So it's like, well, where are the turn numbers? Where are they?
Stop confusing me. Go.
Tell you what, though, JT, would you like to know something else?
Go on.
The touchscreen we've got the touchscreen set up now fully.
Ah, do you?
We do. So we have that to easily implement. Are you ready for this? At any time.
I can also implement at any time.
So we now have the ability to do live analysis for us.
I also have the ability to do live analysis.
Well, we just need a couple more extra capture cards and a new camera, and we're all good as well.
I have ability to do live analysis of stuff that happens on the track and live analysis on weather.
Yes. As the 7 goes round the outside of the 43, that's a brave outside manoeuvre, but it's what that part of the track is famous for. What was turn 15
You are
in the F1
currently
layout.
trying to be better than me at live analysis, and you are currently failing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 monitors now in the commentary box in front of me. How many have you got?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a massive sound mixer, bus mixer thing.
Yeah, same as me. You can't double it there.
I have officials radio. You don't.
I could have officials radio.
End of story. Anyway, when I mentioned to my other friends that I was getting a new
Wait, hang on, you've got other
bus
friends.
mixer.
You've got other friends. It's not just us. I'm hurt, my friend. I'm hurt, mate.
When I mentioned to one of my friends that I'm getting a new bus mixer, he wanted to try my new Coach smoothie.
There's SVG. How many laps has he led now? 5 of this race so far. This is... let's go down and actually have some words.
Not just our group, all 4 groups working together. And I think that proved out yesterday. Fast right off the truck. Race today, 95 laps, stages 20, 25, 50. There's going to be some mixed strategies. There's going to be some 2-stoppers, some 3-stoppers. We'll let you guys know as we get into stage 1 which one of those.
Find the best time to get away.
5 sets of tires, including the ones we start on, should be plenty for what we're doing. Have some fun and bring the damn trophy back to Trackhouse.
Trackhouse have the chance to win their first race. They've had a great day of Trackhouse. Ayagura in the MotoGP Thailand Grand Prix finished 4th in the Tissot Sprint yesterday and 5th in the Grand Prix today, picking up a stunning amount of points. So yeah, it's going well for Trackhouse right now. Nobody is taking a mick of this team anymore.
I've just checked, JB.
Yes.
You know the thing that we mentioned before we went on air about how I thought it was just a free race?
No.
It's not. It's the whole thing.
I've paid £120 and they're showing it live on YouTube.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I think it is just a one-off, though.
Is that because it's at Kota?
Probably.
I really hope it's a one-off, otherwise I'm going to have a message to Premier
If it's
Sports.
not a one-off, I think we can sue NASCAR for breach of contract and making us use our money.
Yeah, because we paid because Premier Sports was the exclusive home.
I think this will be a one-off, though.
I hope it is, otherwise I'm furious. Either way.
Mainly because it's also Connor Zilich's debut, and they probably want to get a bunch of views for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Connor Zilich was on the front page of The Athletic this morning.
Wow. Alright, if it's a one-off, it's a one-off. Probably explains why our viewership's a bit down as well this evening. As they come through again.
But to the viewers that are here,
hello everybody!
Please do subscribe to the channel and promote it.
Yes, we've been having...
we want to steal viewers from NASCAR. No.
Hey, you say that? World Endurance Championship started their season on a Friday. We all thought, well, that's a stupid idea. Who races on a Friday? So we thought, well, we're covering F1. We thought, oh, we'll have like 100, 200 viewers max. We'll come in halfway through and we'll finish off the stream. What we didn't expect was for the World Endurance app to go down and for 48,000 people to tune into our coverage. 49,000
Oh,
now.
no way, that's amazing.
Yeah, so and basically, we just all agreed, let's not take over and lose all the viewership because we don't know what's happening in the race, so we left it to Radio Le Mans. But yeah, 49,000.
I also want to ask, how many, was that total or concurrent?
Concurrent was at 1,200. Oh, was it? I got 1,200 on mine.
I have you.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow, well, that's very good. That's better than I do on my stream.
I don't want to boast about it, but in the past...
Ow.
Where did we start? Go on, JT.
Ow, you can't talk. Every single time I go on YouTube and I see the little Owl 1 is live. 2 watching now.
Exactly.
Right.
Usually it's just my mates that watch.
So,
It's about topics that won't interest anybody here. Here's Zane Smith down the inside of Nemechek, by the way.
And Elliot's following him through and forcing Nemechek off the track slightly, but Elliot can't get round the outside to get the traction back on. He's going to try hooking round the outside at 17, 18, 19, and he's not going to do it. Just to give you an explanation.
Man on a mission.
He wants to take out Chastain. He's now in 15th position
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I watch a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
And they started with just their mates watching their streams. Around 10 people max at any one time. They've now got 5 million followers, of around 2,000 watching live, and during COVID they had like 100,000 people.
I want to say that so far in...
Then again...
Go on. Yeah.
It might have helped that they kind of died to a baby zombie in Minecraft after 5 years of hardcore.
that Filzer?
That is Filzer, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Are you ready for this, by the way, guys? So in 2024, 2024...
I'll let you talk for once.
Thank you.
Yeah, go on.
2024 total viewership on the channel was 1,007,206. We are 2 months in, and we've already got 450,000 viewers this year alone. We have jumped massively. So hello, everybody watching.
Yes, I better start saving money for the
I am bringing those
10,000
viewers in. It's
subscribers.
purely me.
Host was 71, owes a pass-through. Crew member over the wall too soon. 71, owes a pass-through. Crew member over the wall too soon.
That's Michael McDowell, who is now... There you go, copied it. So Michael McDowell, who's in 24th, will now have to go through another run around.
There he is.
There he is. Pit stops are coming in. Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Chase Briscoe, all coming down as we get ready. Let's go down pit road.
Keeping close company together on pit road as well.
Yeah, well, we've got a parade of cars coming down pit road, and this is the time. These are narrow pit boxes, got a short pit wall. These are the times that you just cannot make mistakes on pit road. As you see the right rear tire there on the 99 take a little bit longer than they probably wanted.
Yeah, this race is going to be...
Brian Preece in.
You're right,
Ty Gibbs out.
Yes.
So the drivers who did not pit prior to the stage ending, Van Gisbergen, Wallace.
Yes, and as things stand as well as they come down the road as well, Denny Hamlin coming in. They've just ripped off that bodywork to come in to change it back over. So he's been heading out onto the circuit looking okay now. I'm just testing one of my pit mics.
Pass-through penalty number 1, I am told, according to Twitter.
And that,
number 1,
that's Ross Chastain.
Crew member over the wall too soon. In other words, we have the Chuckles I'm in danger meme.
I'm in danger. So Ross Chastain, they're going to be taking over for another run around as well. We'll see how that comes along in a second. But JT, the big thing here for SVG is, can he keep the lead of the race when we have to go back out on the attack?
Possibly. This is Kyle Busch and Shane Van Gisbergen coming down into pit road. Top 2 in.
Top 2 in, and they will keep it up for as long as they possibly can. But AJ Allmendinger now up from 4th position is going to be making the attack move as well. So hopefully they're going to be on the attack. They're in now. Let's go down pits.
In the top 5 for most of the day. Not saying a whole lot on the radio, but he says, I am not good in corner 15 and still a bit tight for that 8 machine, guys. Regan?
Was the
in the 88 car, a little bit tight to the left-handers. Very smooth sailing for him so far. And the 48
was the front right for the number 8 over too soon, possibly.
I think he was. And they've closed the pit lane as Reddit comes out. So pit lane entry is closed. And who hasn't made a stop yet?
Whoever hasn't is going to win the stage.
Logano, Ricky
Reddick.
Steinhaus, Cindric, they're coming in now. Reddick and AJ Allmendinger, yeah.
New leader 70. What number did they say?
Well, 45 still leading the race according to my timing screen.
I heard 73, but that isn't a 73, so I don't know what they were on about.
Yeah.
Clearly, Andy Jankowiak from Arc has found his way onto the track.
Yeah, sorry, I was just testing out my new pit mic that is going to be used by Ian Birch this year. JT, if you take a look at the stream, you'll see what it is. It's covered in red. Red tape.
I think Bubba Wallace is leading, you know.
I think it is the case. Is that the 23 JT you heard, not the 73? I think Jack's onto something here.
I don't know.
Oh, Tyler's still in the lead by 3 seconds to Bubba. Bubba has...
Yeah, but it's done by every lap.
Show it to the cam. Show it to the cam, JB. I'm looking.
Yeah, it is. Bubba Wallace who's leading.
Yeah.
Nice. That's very red.
Well, he had battery acid on it, so we cleaned it up and taped it up. Yeah. And that's going to have a wireless transmitter on it for Dad, so that he can hop in any time.
How do you manage that then? Battery?
It was in a box in the loft. We were looking for that microphone for 3 years, and we found it in the loft.
Contact on pit road.
Ah, okay, that's right.
Jones Smith, according to PRN.
Is that why pit entry was closed? Okay.
No, it was 2 to go in the stage.
Oh, okay. Missed that completely.
Green and white checkered next time, 23 JB, just to remind you, so you don't forget.
Thank you. Bubba Wallace will win his 3rd stage of the season. He won it in the Jules. He won one at Atlanta. He's going to take another one here for Bubba.
Unless his car suddenly blows up.
Oh, that's original. That's how they
Anything can happen. It is NASCAR, JB.
Anything can happen in the next half hour. 33 minutes this race has been so far. So we're in for an interesting strategy for the remainder. Stage 1 will come to a close with the green checkered. And stage points on offer to run in as well. 3 lead changes in this race so far. As the action will come
the
through.
free pass.
Cody, where? Oh, is it? Are you sure or not?
Okay.
Oh, yes, you're right. Titan's going to be free pass.
All
That's
right.
going to help him. Out of the
Should
last
help out
corner.
anyone who's at the back there.
It's a longer run to the line, but it is Bubba Wallace who takes the green checkered, and our first caution of the night will come out. Bubba Wallace wins stage 1 at the Echo Park Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. Joey Logano, Shane Van Gisbergen in there too. And the caution comes out. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Put it out. That concludes stage 1.
And this is the best bit because...
Yeah, it'll be a while before we get the last one by, but let me have a left-hander and a right-hander ready to come out the B side.
JT, explain what we're going to hear from the officials.
Tempo, and then when you get to the areas that have any tire hardening areas, they'll slow down through that area.
Explain what...
Okay, we're going to...
Yeah. Go!
Step 1, get ready to pass them by. There's some stuff right across your cutout to the right of the scoring fire line. Driver's left there. Go right back to your cutout. I'll get you a big enough gap for you to be able to do all that. I'll get them by you one more time before we do it.
We're going to be hearing audio from all of the vehicles around the
15 will be the last one by. He's coming into 20 now, and then the rest is still back at 50.
And the caution car. And we'll get a lineup, and we'll get pit road news, and we'll get free passes, all the good stuff.
And below is, I'm not going to bring you out until after I have the caution car in front of the field while they're still catching up.
So this is basically what happens in the stage breaks that NASCAR are going to bring out. We'll hit everything from race director and, as JT says, around the circuit as well. You can breathe for a second now.
Yeah.
Your mic's gone way wobbly again. You might want to readjust the positioning.
Has it gone a bit quiet, has it?
You know, you've just gone tinny. The mic needs moving again.
You want me to move the mic?
All right, leaders, come up your rear view mirror, their caution car.
You're fine now.
Is it okay, JB?
Yeah, you might need to turn you down. I can turn you down, actually. It's mine. It's my side that needs adjusting. One break.
Good.
We are getting rid of JT.
Chase Elliott will get a penalty.
And clean up 1, you'll be able to go across and get those items, and then right back to your cutout after the 51 goes by you. He's working turn 13 now, so they'll scrape by for a little bit.
Also, just a couple of words that the NASCAR officials use when they're
And then left and right hander after the field goes by, and caution car is now coming into the S's. You'll come out the B side after the 51 goes by you, and then you go pretty quick to the areas that are clean and slow down in the rougher areas. Use your best judgment.
When they say a unit or a car is working a certain turn, that's the location of that unit / car on the circuit. Inside line, outside line, to choose rule, you know what that is. Control car is the car who's leading and who will control the restart. Pit road open. And some very staticky radio sometimes, but that's the official's radio for you.
Never in the same path twice, is it? To come in as Chase Elliott, he's having work done on that rear of the car. Now, we sort of knew that was coming, didn't we? They had to fix that up. Let's go down pit road and have
Your last one's coming up to the S is red 51 blowers, then you can go to work out the B side.
Of course, 100 years of Napa this year. And a big year for Napa in the touring cars as well. With that 100 years of Napa, but big everywhere for Napa Motorsport.
Let's go down pit lane then and join Fox.
Chris, I've made some poor decisions in life, and this is going to go in that category as well. I don't know that the height is as bad as the winds that we have today blowing here in Texas. You see the flag sticking straight out, but obviously incredible perspective of the track up here.
Yeah, why, as to the track, why such impatience so early from drivers? And it's really been more than one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, track position is everything. We know how hard it is to pass. It's going to be a challenge for Chase Elliott to get back up through there. And Chastain made a mistake on the first lap. I think it shows you that these guys are going for it every single lap.
And for the fans who came up here, it's a great view. You could take stairs, which we did not do, or you could take the elevator.
Yeah, one coming to your left is the 9 car. He'll go around here.
To win the race. Mike?
Thank you, Chris. I will not tell Bubba Wallace that, but thanks. All right. Safety car leads them around here. Wallace, Logano have not yet made pit stop, so Ricky Stenhouse has come to pit road.
Called it the
and
safety
so
car,
Chase
not the
Elliott.
pace car. What is happening?
Base. Well done. Thank you, whoever that is. Thank you.
It's Mike Joy. He did that back at... yeah, he did that at Daytona as well.
Competitive. You can see that by the speed and where he started.
Caution car, obviously the blower is left and right hand or working behind. Yeah, any other areas.
Strategy or something to get that track position, though.
Are invading American broadcast.
Well, the good news for Chase is they were able to make sure that they fixed the car, and he got stage points like you were saying. And that's the unique part about this road course strategy is you have all those options. And you saw Joey Logano. They know they're not good. They know they have no chance to win the race. But if they can come out of here with those points, man, does it look a lot better when you get to Monday in the point standings.
Sure does. Now, another consequence of shortening this course by 1 mile, not only do the fans get to see the cars come by more often, but the caution laps are a lot shorter too.
You're going to go back in the
Today's aero coverage
so
provided by Goodyear. Since 1925, the Goodyear blimp has been inspiring fans to
coming
keep
into
looking up.
6A now.
I'm loving this officials radio, JT. It's absolutely amazing to hear this come through as well.
Years long, year round.
It sounds like it's going to get even busier. Building an amusement park over here. Can't wait to try that roller coaster out.
And free pass.
And that's tied to
Sorry, your first.
So when would we get the run through?
Heels coming in 13 now.
When will we get the run down?
That's after like incident cautions.
By the way, I'm loving having Megan's laptop available because it means that I can do, for the first time, in-race tweets.
Yeah, pick up your speed a little bit there, Jets. We just want to get you past the stretch there, then slow down on the front stretch.
Including a 360-degree view.
Yeah, if it's clean down the front, you
can
keep digging.
Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet.
Pit road will be open for the caution car.
Christopher Bell, who led one
Christopher
lap
Bell,
in
3 lanes.
Atlanta. Today, including a 360 view.
I just want to say, at SkyMindVirus, Danielle on Twitter has put, I've watched NASCAR ever since the 2012 season when I was just 4 years old. I learned every driver and every team. My love for it has never died down, no matter what. I always tuned in. However, NASCAR doesn't want me to. It's clear that they don't want people like me watching. And Danielle on Twitter as well, part of the LGBTQ plus community as well.
Yeah, but Dan start making his way around and past the caution car.
There's a lot.
And that blower is going to be probably around exit 1, 2, or anything gases when he comes around. There's one left-hander, one right-hander. Just be slow around the blowers.
There's a lot of negative reaction to Riley Gaines's Invocation here as into the pits comes the 22 and the 23 pit road.
For Bubba Wallace, there was a plan change because of that stop-and-go penalty, deciding to get the stage points. As for the car right now, he hurt the rear tires early on the run, has no lateral grip, no forward drive.
So you kind of slow down and pull more to your left. Let the field go by you here so we can hit the S's properly.
He'll come off pit road and blend in as Ty Dillon comes around. He gets the free pass, and that will put all 37 of our drivers.
Yeah, disconnect from there. We'll get the field by you whenever it comes off the pit road, and we'll let you tackle the S's at a slower pace.
Stage 1 winner for, and now Shane Van Gisbergen's been given the lead of the race, JT, as well.
43 of Oak Jones getting some speed tape on the front. Same with the number 2 of Austin Cindric, who was involved in that incident.
Corey LaJoy just tweet. I'm going to read this out on air. Alright, let's go.
Go on.
I would pay for an OnlyFans subscription of Shane Van Gisbergen's footwork.
You can take it back up. There's a handful left on pit road. I'll let you know when they start rolling there. You can continue on blowers, but the focus past you. Thank you very much. Nice work.
This is what I said last week during F1 testing. If we streamed F1 testing live on OnlyFans...
Yeah, the ones coming off of pit road, I've got 2 blowers that'll be entering the S's here shortly. Just be gingerly about them so they can clean up the S's for you.
Yeah, if we streamed testing on OnlyFans only, you'd get millions of money. The FAA wouldn't need to find drivers for swearing. Riley's Invocation, the bit that I bleeped out, and I will read it to you now.
One more roll, they'll be coming in your rear view mirror off of 2 of their blowers.
Yeah, go JB.
She said, this is what everybody is having trouble with. She said, Heavenly Father, bless President Donald J. Trump, his cabinet, and all our leaders as they may see your guidance in all decisions. If this is done, we will never be wrong in America. Will be made great again. Instill in us humility and grace so that others will see you in our daily lives as well. It's just ridiculous. You can unmute back to the audio now for the track. But yeah, that was what was happening there, just to let you know. And everybody is hating her for this. Although, I say that, the gun nuts like it. I don't get it.
Number 23, pit wall 2.
One more entering the S's down there, and then the final 3 are just leaving pit road now. And then you'll come back into the east side. You'll be able to spread out and pick up your speed. One more to go by you.
Okay.
Pit wall to Bubba Wallace. 10 points might be the most we ever got at this place. Wallace pit wall. You might be right about that.
Just coming into the S's now. Spiders with the 51 and 2. Blowers at the exit of 16. Spiders come through. Finish cleaning that up.
So, just keeping it through.
Into the 16 now. Let him buy you 2 more. The 2 will be in, and then you'll be able to fan back out to tidy that up the right way. Spiders, nice work. I appreciate your drivers there.
Someone put it on Twitter that Riley Gaines.
Yeah, you got one more coming into the 6A complex now. Right, that last blower that's out there. Once the 43 goes by and you're done with your work, you can head on in.
Say again, JT?
Where are the spotters this weekend? Are they on the glass?
I don't know. I presume they have to be on the glass tower, don't they? Because that's the only way you can have a view of the whole track.
It'll be 1 to go, 6A, 1 to go, 6A, and the 2s.
That might explain why the radio tower is so buzzy today.
The 9 and 47 pitted too soon. We'll restart the tail along this line. 9 and 47 up the end will be the last one to choose.
So far, we're 3 weeks in to NASCAR. And NASCAR said this year that they would be keeping politics out of the sport. Instead, they've invited the President of the United States and his number one...
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, and then then they invited his number 1 wingnut.
Lights all around, showing 1 to go. Choosing now.
So, can we expect JD Vance to turn up at the Coke 600? And then can we expect... That's really getting annoying. Then can we expect...
JB is getting absolutely annihilated by the officials' radio right now.
Then can we expect Danica Patrick to do an invocation at some point where she reveals that she is in fact the Lizard Queen?
Kyle Busch was just told by NASCAR. NASCAR is only calling track limits in turns 3, 4 and 5. Turn 6 is wide open to cut the course per RCR after checking with NASCAR. That was because Kyle Busch was reported every single lap that Shane Van Gisbergen was cutting the course, but he was cutting it at turn 6, which is not being checked.
Now, let's just remind ourselves quickly here that back in 2020, Bubba Wallace sent out a tweet condemning words of hate for the President of the United States, which at the time was Donald Trump, after President Trump called the story a hoax after the suspected noose was in the garage. So while they did the invocation and Riley was doing it, Fox cut to Bubba Wallace. That was poor from them. Really poor.
Oh, you know what? Well, if anyone wants me to give the full thing of the news thing, I happily will do so. I've done the most researches on this of anybody.
Might do so. Stage 2 goes green here at the Circuit of the Americas. Shane Van Gisbergen on the inside. Kyle Busch looking around the outside. This was the crunch point of the original start. Is anyone going to get spun around this time? It looks like they're all going to make it through cleanly. Few off-track excursions, but Kyle Busch takes the lead of the race. Tyler Reddick is going through, and Busch goes through. He went wide, exit 2, and into the lead of the race has gone Shane Van Gisbergen. SVG takes the lead here. Back at Kota, through the Mickey Mouse sections, coming through to 6A and 6B. And so far, Jack, it's been a smooth restart from everybody as we go 3 wide at the crunch point, and that was the 19 nearly gets sending wide off there as well.
I'll be fair, the TV pictures for me are insanely laggy. Oh no, we're getting better. I can actually see them again. Let's go. Okay, here's Carson Hocevar.
Lock up for Hocevar.
Look, Carson Hocevar going 3 wide there and getting forced wide there by Bell, who was also forced. Oh, and then he locks up, and I think there was a bit of contact there with Chris Buescher as Riley. Is that Ty Gibbs getting to the inside?
Yeah, Gibbs coming through.
Insane, chaotic racing here. I am loving this.
You nearly said Riley Herbst, didn't you? Because he was in the Monster Delivery last year. So last week.
Okay, no, I'm going on a rant. Too many cars are sponsored by Monster. Genuine.
The only Red Bull liveried car's gone out of it, but SVG then drops back. So we see Tyler Reddick now in the other Monster liveried car. Back up the inside, here comes Kyle Busch. I will admit, it's very hard to tell who's who with the amount of Monster livery cars out there. We've got at least 3 I can see off my one monitor as they come over the start line.
45, and one more. Lots of dust at exit of turn 20.
Are you on a different mic, JT? As Busch on the inside of turn 1 gets ahead of SVG. A sweet move. And is Tyler Reddick going to try and go round?
You're the 8th.
Is Reddick going to have a go here, Jack? Oh, Reddick. No, SVG shuts the door on Reddick. Well, it's a good restart. 25 laps of stage 2. We're already on lap 7 of it, so it's a smoother one for fuel. They should be able to save just enough. The fuel window is inside 25 laps, however. I presume JT's had a camera fail again. It's a system where we've all had problems here tonight.
I've had a camera failure.
Well, you're not on.
My cam is got a blue light.
You're not on Discord, mate. You can check on the YouTube stream if you like. We just see you at the exhibition. Either that or just showing off. As the action continues on. Shane Van Gisbergen leads, Kyle Busch second, Reddick third, Suarez fourth, Byron fifth, AJ Allmendinger in sixth, Larson seventh, Briscoe eighth, Bowman ninth, and Bell takes out the top 10.
Guess I'll just give you that camera until the other one decides to turn back on.
Hello. Jack, what have you made of the opening lap of the restart here? It's been interesting to restart.
Chaotic, as you can see the inside there. I didn't see who that was in time.
No, I didn't either.
My pictures have gone. Let's go. Oh no, we back. We have a Mexican and an American alongside each other. We got Daniel Suarez and AJ Allmendinger battling it out. We've got two road course and a little bit into the bumper there from Daniel Suarez as AJ gets ahead. His nickname is the Road Course Dinger, and he is proving that nickname very much accurate.
Bush leads from Van Gisbergen as well. Look at the 19 sliding his way through as well. So this is looking good for Chase Briscoe, holding off of Kyle Larson. Larson's pushing him left, right and centre to try and have an attack through as well. Still closing it in as we come through 6A into 6B. And then down the backstretch towards turn 7, the braking zone. Larson's looking to the inside. Briscoe's just keeping it calm. There's last week's winner of Christopher Bell, watching on in these battle in car number 20. As JT continues to work out technical stuff. And Bell and Larson still holding it together. Bell looking on the inside of Larson as well, actually, for a little go. And he's got him! He taps aside, Larson goes wide. Larson tries to shut the door. Bell's still going to hold it, but Larson's going to give him no room. Larson back through.
Those two have a tremendous amount of respect for each other, you gotta remember.
Oh, hello.
JB, I don't know what you're doing to your camera, but it's causing my actual pictures to lag.
I told you it's not me, it's JT's camera lagging.
JT, you absolute... I can't think of an insult that's appropriate enough to say on stream.
Why is my camera so liney?
Well, the weekend continues to get weirder as the 88 is under pressure for the 45 in turn 1. I'm telling you, OBS's update has completely done something to it. It really is bizarre. As we continue to attack through. Hope you're all enjoying the... hello, we're now looking at ceiling. All we're seeing is ceiling. It is working now. As they come in. Kyle Busch, your new race leader. In the 8 car. 888. Hello, JT. And he's muted his mic.
How are you? Hello.
You're very loud again.
You just blew my ears out.
That's because I was. That's because I was speaking loudly.
That's great for a commentator with a microphone that's too loud. Oh.
JB, you can't talk with some of your mic levels sometimes.
Do I deafen everybody quite a lot?
Yes, you do.
Good.
Well, JT's currently louder for me, so I think...
He's loud, isn't he, today? Oh, no, to be fair, I'll take it.
Exactly, JT, be quiet.
We had a right
That's
problem.
That's just a you issue.
We had a right problem setting that up a couple of days ago, his bus mixer. Took us, what was it, an hour?
Just knocked my tripod over.
Took us 3 hours to set it up yesterday. Or the day before, whenever we got... Thursday, that was it. After practice. The racing and then going on.
By the way, NASCAR confirms no track limits penalties for turn 6.
You're like 10 minutes late, mate.
I know. I just thought I'd say. But yeah, apparently everyone's been cutting it all day and everyone was confused.
Well, everybody does get confused quite a lot. Look at that, SVG. Fastest lap of the race, guys. 1 minute 41.48. So he's closing in on the back of Busch. Gap a second.
Love that.
I'd love to know why Timing 71 is now like 15 seconds behind our TV pictures now. And it's now perfectly in sync again with the international delay feed. It's a weird couple of races. It's a weird couple of races.
I don't know how much on the front stretch, James, but the wind is blowing like hell. I mean, this big-ass flag over here by 6 is straight out in the wind.
Austin, it is very windy up here, on and off, but if we ever sound screwed up all day, good chance it's that.
Oh wait, no, they're there.
Windstorm right now.
They're up at turn 1.
Insane wind. Insane.
I'm on the scissor lift. I think I'm going to blow off this thing.
Turn 1 is where the spotters are, and there's also some up in the tower. So they've got 2 spotters for this event, the same as they would have at Indianapolis. So 2 flags, the Great United States of America flag and the Lone Star State flag. Temperature is at 79 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius, wind 17 miles an hour, that's 27 kph, sunny conditions at the moment, 41% humidity on the international feed weather, and there's your weather update with JB, not JT.
It's now time for your JB Motorsports
With
weather
JB.
update with JT.
Karen put the monitor, thought may as well take it. We need a stage update, Stinger. We need a couple of Stingers recording ready. Race recap, lap 31 of 95. Leader is Kyle Busch. We've had 1 caution for 4 laps and 7 lead changes so far in this race. And we're coming up on an hour in this event. Yes, JT.
Shall I make you very, very jealous?
You already do, but go on.
Yesterday,
Well, we can, you,
I
hang
was
on.
stood
How we can we now no longer... You've gone really quiet again. What's happening? You're up and down, mate.
Stand by.
It's like he goes up. It's like you go up and down, up and down, up and down. There's Byron. Oh, hello. Suarez battling with Briscoe. Briscoe.
Better.
That's better. Suarez on the inside line. Briscoe on the outside. Suarez going to get through. Holding on for 6 places. Larson going to come through. Yes. Briscoe goes wide. Larson now trying to swing it through 11, 12, and 13. Go on, JT.
Yeah, time for me to make you jealous. Yesterday, I was stood next to Max Verstappen's 2021 car.
So
yes, that car.
From Abu Dhabi?
Yes.
Oh dear. Did it still have the brand new tyres on it?
Yeah.
I'm going to make you even more jealous. I got a happy birthday and a handshake from my football team's manager yesterday.
I'm going to make you even more jealous. I spent an hour in the commentary box with Dave Goddard.
I don't know who Dave Goddard is, I'm sorry.
Get out.
I actually don't know, I'm sorry.
I've had
Sorry,
dinner.
Dave Goddard, I love you, mate, whoever you are.
I've had dinner with him. There you go, JT.
Bye, Al.
I've had dinner with him.
But you weren't personally invited into the commentary box.
No, I was just having dinner with him.
5 was a stop and go. Track limits, turn 3.
Last
5 was a stop and go in the turn 13, 14 stop and go area.
So that's in the long lap loop around here. Kyle Larson been given a stop and go through the penalty lap loop as well for a track limit to turn 3. I've also had dinner with Jake Sanson.
Oh, look at you! Wow.
I've spoken with Crofty. I've spoken now finally in person with Jenny Gow, not just over the line. I've met Ollie Behrman. Really? And did I ever tell you I caught up with Tom Ingram at Autosport?
Did you?
Yeah, I ran into him. I said, "Hi, how you doing?" I said, "Yeah, I had a good Christmas day."
Message delivered to Spotter 5.
And I said I'd catch up with him at Media Day.
Message delivered courtesy 5.
But he's having a good time. What?
NASCAR Chasm has pulled an absolute wonder. Crew chief says, so we'll pay you for 3 full days of work and you ain't gonna do all weekend. Windshield wiper, buddy, I'm in.
Well, it did rain here one year at COTA, and it turned into bowling at the Glen. It was ridiculous. The amount of cars that went straight on.
NASCAR Chasm, for reals, I thought that tyre stack in 6A would have been nailed more times than Bonnie Blue by now, so kudos on the position. Everyone. NASCAR Chasm. Just assume everyone is off track unless informed.
4 is clear of the 5.
Village is up into the top 20.
I'm sorry, but the Bonnie Blue line's got me a little bit.
NASCAR chasm on the starting grid. Quote from Connor Zillage as a joke. I got to start next to an old guy. The person he was starting next to, Ty Gibbs.
He was the same age as me, I think, when he made his Cup debut.
Look, all I'm saying is, if they're going to spend billions to rebuild a space station with the same structural weakness as the first one, they should be able to afford armor for us that can't withstand an effing Wookiee on a single shot of pebbles. Thank you. Oh.
10,000.
Why? I didn't. I
Yep,
said
10,000.
I said effing. And
no, FIA 10,000, 6-month suspension.
This is not an FIA series, so we're fine.
Well, it is now. The FIA is taking over NASCAR.
I think.
Oh, you see that little bit of contact there? 5-second penalty.
Have you ever seen Talladega
No.
Nights? That's what happened if the French tried to come in here.
I've seen the car of it, which is pretty cool. You've seen it. I sent it to you. Let me send you a photo of the London XL.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll get it up on screen. It's not what you think of. It is.
Hopefully, I'll be commentating there in a couple of months' time. Got made that little bit easier by a few days ago. Kyle Busch leads. SVG hits the back of Kyle Busch into the last corner. He bumped him. Bump and run, mate. Bump and run. It's going to be between Busch and SVG all day long, isn't it?
I'm resisting the urge to do an Australian accent right now. As he passes and shouting, "G'day, mate."
G'day, mate. G'day.
I am aware that is incredibly distasteful, so I will save that for my own channel instead.
Welcome back to the Donald Trump supporting Eco Park Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas, and
Good to see Jess in the chat, by the way.
There goes SVG on the inside. How ironic that in Austin, Texas, an immigrant is going to win the race.
Oh my goodness, JB, Jesus.
Ironic.
88.
88.
Penalty.
What? No! Curse the commentator. They got him. They massacred
that's
my
just
boy.
what they said.
They massacred my boy. No.
JB, relax, please.
You said anything to cover everyone swears and cons. Oh, thanks, Jess. I said effing.
Yeah,
it's different.
Look at this, what I'm just about to do. This is the backstretch of the London XL. The track.
Oh, that's the Formula E circuit, isn't it?
And they keep all of the fences there.
That's the Formula E track with the paddock, yeah.
Yeah, they keep all of the fences. They don't move them. They just keep them. And on the you know the ramp when they go out of the actual arena.
Yeah.
They had the concrete barriers still on the actual ramp.
Well, it's the
they
last.
hadn't moved them.
It's the last, at least until it's a while that they're going to have it, aren't they? At XL.
They've got it confirmed until next year. They have got a 2026 one at the XL.
This is
not
the,
a 27.
This is the battle of the race that we. Oh, hello. Brad Keselowski trying to go around the outside of the 12.
Never mind. Calm.
Zilich in there too.
They were just confirming a new leader of SVG. It wasn't a penalty.
That's what I thought they were.
Good.
Calm.
No penalty.
Calm.
I was about to shoot you, JT, because I thought I make one immigrant's joke and they deport him. It's not fair.
It's absolutely diabolical.
At the inside, he's got him. Zilich dives through on Keselowski. Keselowski comes back through, and they do touch. Little kiss.
Hate to be that guy, but Zilich was on the outside, not
And
the
then,
inside.
shut up, JT. On the inside. Keselowski still pushing, diving through on the inside. Now comes the outside line. Zilich still there, holds ahead. You can't defend that sort of manoeuvre. There's SVG leading the race.
Well, at least that damage at the start's giving us a good chance to see Zilic in action.
Hello, Omi. What's up?
Omi, speak. How are you feeling? How are you enjoying this race?
He's not actually in the chat. He's not in the call, JT. Is he?
He is.
Is he? Oh.
He is.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just on YouTube. At the inside, Ryan Blaney making a move on the 54 of Ty Gibbs, and he's got the move stuck. So, 59 to go. I defo have been paying attention this race, says Omi. It's a bit of a meh race, isn't it? It's got some good points, but it's just a stereotypical road race. That power, I'm surprised. Oh, okay, they're going to a break. I'm surprised, actually.
Little update.
Yeah, go on.
Something I just saw on Twitter. Josh Bilicki said he originally planned to run this race with JBMotorsports, but decided to pull out so he can focus on more races later in the year and get sponsorship arranged.
There's a joke there if anybody wants to take it up. My shoes.
Oh, and also, by the way,
Zilic on the
also
inside
apparently
of Gibbs.
he's watching it with his new baby. So fair enough.
Ah, congratulations as we look at Ty Gibbs massacred by Connor Zilic. Red Bull passes Monster out there on the circuit right now, as Red Bull are in partnership as well with the 87 squad for this event down at the team.
Why couldn't
Red Bull is also leading?
Trackhouse, yeah. Yeah, but
why
SVG.
couldn't Red Bull or Monster Energy be a meme account, because they would be going crazy by now.
Oh my god, yes. More social medias need to be meme accounts. Genuinely, we need like more people to be like Domino's Instagram account.
Omi's calling a NASCAR Assetto Corsa race, and it's a rolling start, so give me a phrase to set the start. Stand by for action, NASCAR is green. That's what I thought of this year. Because then you get it, then I keep my action phrase, and then you say NASCAR green.
Latest tweet from Domino's is Manchester United's season update.
What's the picture of? I can't see. What's the picture of? I can't see it.
It was pizza flying off everywhere at the end of a conveyor belt. I'd still eat it.
Imagine being a Manchester United fan.
Oh, I've got to stop right there because my brother-in-law's a massive Manchester United fan, so I kind of have to.
Okay, I'm going to keep going now. Imagine going out of the FA Cup to Fulham.
Actually, I'm going to text Kellyanne right now to ask her how he's feeling. I'm going to say, actually, let me just. I'm going to text her. I'll explain to you what I'm saying.
One of my mates texted his mate, who's a United fan, who just with the message, ha 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 ha.
Live on air.
It's fine. The chef that I work with at school is a Southampton fan, so it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, that's painful. That is.
I've texted to say live on air right now. Just wondering how Dan is out of the football. Viewers want to know. You can steal it.
Could be going weather nerd in a minute. Hold on.
Oh, is it time for the
Stand by.
So 7 to go in stage 2 here at COTA. It's going by quite okay. 1 hour 11 minutes. Go on.
Zilic, by the way, the guy who overtook Brad Keselowski, Zilic was 6 years old when Brad won his title.
That's quite a lot.
AJ Allmendinger's team is debating whether to tell him how fast he is or not, because AJ is faster than both Busch and SVG. They've decided, we'll let him just drive his laps.
So what? Hang on, it's a 20, 25, 45 stage, right?
No, 20, 25, 50.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't work out.
But it does.
How?
Your maths is just terrible.
20 plus 25
is 45.
45 plus 50 is 95.
Look, I've had 2 hours sleep across the last God knows how many days.
Here comes the excuses.
I've not had any
Gosh,
sleep.
what grade did you get on your maths?
I aced my physics and chemistry and biology.
That's not what he's dodging the question right here. Anyway,
He is definitely dodging the question. Last time I remember, you told me that you failed maths and aced physics.
Yes.
Which
Oh.
is impossible, by the way, to do.
what? Physics is just applied maths. How have you failed maths and passed physics? That makes no sense.
Do you know what's worse?
Joshua Birch, you are defying logic.
Do you know what makes it worse? I got an A in physics.
What?
I got a D in maths and an A in physics. To this day, I say it
Joshua
was
Birch is
corrupt.
defying logic. This is ridiculous.
I will have you know that on the non-calculator paper, I got a B on maths. On the calculator paper, I got a D. And for some reason, it didn't average out at a C.
Says the person who uses a calculator every single F1 weekend to work stuff out.
Actually, I don't. I've not had a calculator on my commentary box for 3 years. I don't even know where it is. I use my I use my noggin.
JB.
Yes, go on. Anyway. Oh.
It's now time for your JB Motorsports weather update with JT.
Okay, scrolling into, if I can find it, there we go, Circuit of the Americas. And, well, we've got tons and tons of colours. Fire Weather Watch for Austin.
Close to the 11, those are stop and go. Turn 5, track limit. That's the 11 car. Turn 5, track limit. Close, stop and go in the penalty area.
Getting a stop and go. Fire Weather Watch due to the wind here at Austin, Texas. So be careful with those briskets if you're having any. Going up to North Texas, we have thunderstorm watch, severe thunderstorm warning watch, and
Message delivered, spotter 11.
not being any problems for us, but North Texas, Oklahoma, watch out. Also, lots of red flag warnings for fire weather as well. Couple of flood warnings around Beaumont, Port Arthur, Lake Charles as well. There you go. There's your random weather update in the Stacey Pod.
Thank you, Weather Turner, as Denny Hamlin has a penalty.
Jump scare.
For exceeding track limits. If you are a resident TV weather girl, shouldn't you, in Texas, shouldn't you, I don't know, do t-shirt competitions or something like that? I know they do them a lot over there. Texas is really bizarre with its television coverage. How much can get away with my brother's partner being from
You could have
Texas?
stopped before the television coverage part of your sentence, you know.
How much can I get away with bashing Texas considering my brother's partner is from Texas?
Just gonna quickly go back into the OBS virtual camera, because if you are at Texas Motor Speedway or Dallas Fort Worth, watch out, you've got thunderstorms coming your way.
Is that going to hit us before the conclusion of this race?
Jump scare. You are being stupid.
I can see how far away it was on the camera.
Dallas Fort Worth to Austin, JB.
There's Hamlin's penalty being completed. All right, fair dues. What? I'm not planning on assassinating any presidents, so I don't need to go to Dallas weather, do I? Speaking of, Daniel Suarez and into the pit lane as well comes in. Who's in?
Tyler Reddick.
Reddick's in. 17's into Busher. Good stuff from Busher. Chastain.
Stacey, I've got to DM you this.
Chastain, by the way, is closing up with the number 9. So,
Also, guys,
coming close.
Please tell me how South Carolina can have a massive wildfire, be safe by the way, guys, and be in a freeze warning at the same time.
Guys. Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain are within 3 seconds of each other, and it is Elliott ahead of Chastain. So he's got his race better, but if they wait
Get your popcorn out.
Yeah, it's coming, because Elliott's got a pit. And he'll come out behind Chastain. So here we go.
It's raining at Homestead, Miami, if anyone wanted to know as well. Random information.
Yeah, JT, I've sent you SP1 Will's latest thumbnail in your DM.
I've seen it.
Goes to the 42, commitment line violation, owes a pass-through.
Ooh.
That's the 32 car.
42.
42, Nemechek, John Hunt Nemechek, Legacy Motor Club.
There is no 32 car, I don't think.
No, there isn't. I just dived to my notes. The first 30 car is Tom Gilliland at the 34. There's
there was one yesterday, to be fair.
In the Xfinity, yeah. That's why I dived up to my notes.
Yeah, Austin Green.
It's a commitment line violation on the way into pit lane. There's 3 to go in stage 2.
How do you even do that at Circuit of the Americas?
Yeah, it's a weird one to get wrong, isn't it? 48
It's the hardest one to get a penalty at.
Byron, Bell, Briscoe, Bowman, Hocevar, Zilich all coming in. JT's laughing.
NASCAR Chasm is having a go at Jeff Gluck.
Let's go.
Jeff Gluck has posted Zilich goes wheel to wheel with Brad Keselowski for P16 before passing him. Keselowski won the Cup Championship when Zilich was 6 years old. NASCAR Chasm replies with, could have stopped after the first sentence, Jeff, mate. And NASCAR Chasm, if I passed Shane Van Gisbergen on the track, I'd be thrilled initially, before I realised that Shane is merrily taking a breather.
Oh, he locked up, he missed it.
How the hell have you done that, mate?
It's the slowest pit lane entry of the entire year. And he's cocked it
Nemechek moment.
Yeah, not the greatest.
He's a weird one, he is. Pit lane.
Should I be a little bit concerned that a certain president is trending on Twitter?
Which one?
What, the Icelandic president?
No, the president of the world.
In his mind.
The one that was broadcast, and should I be a little bit concerned?
Larson's tyres come off! Kyle Larson's tyre flies off at the exit of turn 6B, and it is going to be a penalty for him, but now we've got a loose wheel.
Might be a caution too. There might be a caution as well.
Yeah, depending on where it lands. And there's SVG battling with Kyle Busch. That's over the stage win as well. Busch trying to come out the outside. SVG's just come out the pit lane. They are battling hard into the S's. Where is that tyre? It's gone into the gravel. We'll be okay with 2 to go in this stage. We don't need a caution. Leave it, NASCAR. It's safe enough out of the way.
And Ryan Preece, who's running really well right now.
AJ Allmendinger's going to pick up his first. Oh, round the outside. Busch got him. Busch got SVG round the outside. And there's Larson's tyre. He went over the grass and it said goodbye. And that was shredding already.
Yeah, I'm out of this place.
Look at the line, guys. Look, that was shredding already. It's been cut by the bodywork. So that was a nut failure. That's a lug nut failure. And Busch got round the outside at turn 6, has got ahead of SVG. Ryan Preece in second, and this time...
It's a 2-lap penalty for the 5.
Yeah, and now Ryan Preece in second place, this time facing the right direction. Larson's in pit road. Okay. I'm looking forward to a stage break. I need a drink.
Nah, no.
Oh, well, I'm really surprised now. My iPad's not
Is
charging.
Ryan Preece leading the race?
Yes.
Yes!
What? When did he get good at road courses?
Green circle next 560. 576.
He's usually a short track guy. Races modified. He was
also
the 2013 Wheelan Modified Tour champion. You got to remember.
To end the Stage 2 podcast.
Yes.
I went. Piccadilly Circus was absolutely so busy.
It
was classic Saturday afternoon Piccadilly Circus, and I went to M&M's World, and it was massive.
Eminem's world.
It kept going and going. It didn't stop.
Sorry, I'm just having a really funny joke.
It had an upper floor, a ground floor, basement 1, basement 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
It had a what? I need a coffee.
Coming to the green and white checkered.
For the first time, in fact, Jack, are you delighted with this one as well? Ryan Brees wins a stage! Not a boy! This time, he'll be flying high, but not literally!
Okay.
Stage 2 wins
Okay.
for Ryan Brees, his second career stage win. If he wins the race,
Speaking of flying
I
high,
have jokes.
I'm hearing Ryan Brees has actually booked a trip to the International Space Station.
He was?
Oh, just shut up, NASCAR officials. I don't care what you have to say.
Yeah, JT, mute that for a second, otherwise we'll never...
Put it out. That concludes stage 2.
Put it out. Put it out.
That's getting clipped.
Yeah, please do. I'm good with my little high-pitched sarcastic voice.
Okay, go on, Jack.
No free pass.
2 cautions in this race so far, by the way. Only stage completions. You know what that means, folks? If we end under what's it called? Overtime. I will be furious.
Then again, overtime round Kota is kind of epic. Especially this Kota. I bet overtime round this Kota would be insane.
Probably would be.
I think this is the only track which overtime is good at.
Yeah.
Like every time.
Some people have got it, JT.
You gotta close pit road.
Okay. Some people have got it, JT. The colours. It took them a while, but yellow, red and blue are the NASCAR colours. That's our border at the top of our screen. It took them an hour and a half. Do I have time to go in for a coffee? He asked the Daleks. I'm going to go grab a coffee. Let's go to battle screen.
And I'll just waffle on.
And leave the thingy on.
Right, I'm turning that on because JB isn't here for me to shout at me for leaving it on and it talking over him, which, to be fair, I don't even care if it talks over him because it's so cool. Ryan Preece leads Ryan Blaney.
That caution car is a field in 1 there.
Michael McDowell in the 71 is 3rd.
And caution car, they're working through the chute between 6A and 6B with the blowers now.
Carl Busch 4th. Shane Van Gisbergen in 5th. AJ Allmendinger in 6th. He did lead a little bit as well. He led 1 lap as well. Then it's William Byron, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell and Daniel Suarez is your top 10. Then it's Briscoe, Hamlin, Reddick, Custer, Elliott, Gillian, Hurst as well. Further down the field, 50 laps, stage 3.
You're right there, blowers, and the field's going to be coming up behind here.
Double the length of stage 2. There has to be a green flag pit stop in this one. Fuel window is only 25
We'll let
laps.
them all by and then go back to work accordingly.
Which will make it very interesting indeed. Jack, predictions for stage 3?
SVG, SVGing.
Alright, Josepha, hand out the window trying to get
Another
some air.
handful coming through 6A now, 43 being the last one, and their jets, and then you'll be able to fan out.
37 cars running, all cars still running around the circuit. 36 on lead lap, no free pass, but Carl Larson is 2 laps down. That's
Pit road will be open to the caution car this time by. Pit road will be open to the caution car.
To all of his penalties as well. Let me try and get this.
That's everything by you there.
I can do the magical thing now. And we can go down pit road when they come down because of all of my magic stuff that we've got. Pit road open. Let's see who goes down at the moment. Current points in the regular season championship. It's Ryan Blaney 131, William Byron 111, Bubba Wallace 106. Pit road open, green light on the back of the pace car. Ryan Feast, Ryan Blaney not going down. Not a lot of cars going down. Anyone deciding to go? Yes, they are. Ryan Feast does indeed go down. And let's get ready to go down to pit road, and I will sit here and look pretty.
Priest, your stage 2 winner, happy with the pace of that car. A little struggles in 3 and 4, but otherwise like the way that car is trending. For Ryan Blaney in 12, he said he needs a little more rear grip in that car. He said he's still struggling a bit, but the car is getting better as the run went along, guys.
Well, it's interesting that you hear Priest talk about 3 and 4 because that's really that's a flat section of the racetrack, a rhythm section, and you have slow sections. So usually, if your car is working good in the slow sections, not so good through the S's.
All right.
Caution cars in the field just exiting turn 1 now, blowers.
Just one pit road report there for you. Todd Gilliland issues on the front right, trying to knock a couple of things into place, just getting the speed tape on as he has had contact earlier on in the race. Issues for the 34, they'll try and patch it up momentarily. 71 of McDowell is your new leader.
Field is in the S's right now, coming up to 6.
And the 34 now gets away as the leaders head in towards turn 6A. And in the chute now between 6A and 6B. Through the apex of 6B, back on towards the backstretch, we all know, down in towards the turn 12. SVG did not pit. He is still in
The field's coming up on turn 12.
There's confirmation that the field is going up on towards turn 12. Lap 3 of 50 in this stage. A definite green flag pit stop if there is no caution. So as I mentioned...
Think about me. That's not mine. That's not me. Espresso.
Hello.
I'm Espresso.
We used our amazing feature. We flew down to pit road while you were disappeared.
Oh, I forgot you could do that. See? I don't need to be here, do I? Don't need to be here.
It might be a good idea if you're still here streaming, because we know what happened when I streamed IndyCar because of the new
If you got nothing out in front, you can pick up your speed because you move stuff, you're fine. Keep taking jets.
Thank you, Adam, by the way, for saying he's got my back for regarding coffee. I had a quick espresso. I know, hiccuping now.
Sabrina Carpenter is performing. Okay.
Think about me on your mind. That's that.
I meant the field's at 18 now.
What a bit.
Hold on, I'm going to tweet now. Are we all ready?
Are you Xing or are you tweeting?
I am never Xing because I'm not. To be honest with you, I hope that I can't swear. Really want to.
Wait, sounds like an adult video site. I do not care what anyone says.
It does.
JB.
Yeah. I'm not.
Continue your point.
Field's in 20 right now. I want to get them past you one more.
I am not going to give that little...
Hold on.
That little...
Yeah.
A piece of my money.
Okay. Anyway,
this one will be the last one by. Your field's just coming up the hill to your left.
You want it?
Imagine somebody saying, Go check out my latest X video. That's not a good line. Yo, you should check out my latest.
You have a chance to your left as you exit 1, and then we'll yes, a little better for you there. Caution.
Say again, Jack.
As I say, imagine if the thing is with X, it's a terrible name because literally imagine if you said, yo, you should check out my latest post on X, or yo, you should check out my latest video on X. It doesn't sound particularly family friendly, does it?
You should watch my latest thing on X. You should watch my latest post. It's an X video. I see your point, my friend.
Turn 6 in the choose.
One to go.
It gets worse with my keyboard though, because my keyboard, the X, it sticks. So if I'm typing in...
One to go in the choose up there. That's your last one coming over your right shoulder now, Jets. That green and white one, go to work. Crosswind in the S there. Then you go in the A side. Now the 5s on the tail. 100 penalty for pitting on a closed pit road. Don't let them even get involved in the choose. Thank you.
What? JT, why have you gone to a Twitch camera?
Because I can't turn my camera off using OBS because it's on search camera.
That explains it. But Jack, yes, I'm with you on that actually. With the whole thing.
Oh, in fact,
we all call it Twitter.
Well, once you're clear with everything to the yeses, you're going in the A side motors.
It's Twitter. Everybody knows it's Twitter. We all call it Twitter.
I would say a lot of posts on Twitter aren't particularly family friendly anyway, some of the language they use looking at... and yes, before you say it, yes, I am a hypocrite.
To be fair, a friend of mine has started using Twitter for something else. I can't say what she's using it for, but you can have a guess. It really has turned into that type of site.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, is all I gotta say.
It's the fact it says she as well, which is no one's picked up on.
I didn't really care, to be fair.
I find it funny. It's her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday.
But I wish her a happy birthday then. Happy birthday, whoever you are.
I'm not going to name her because after saying that, I think she'd kill me.
I was going to say exactly. That's not to name her.
Caution car, you can take it back. You'll be coming to the green. Pit road is clear for you. I see you about to make the left there, last blower. Thank you.
I love how our microphones sound fantastic. I love how the Americans' microphones sound like they're just buzzing the tower every single time. They can't use one of our mics.
I just say this short layout has been amazing.
It really has improved the show, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go again then. Pace car in. Michael McDowell leads from Kyle Busch into the restart zone. Stage 3 is green at the Circuit of the Americas. Kyle Busch on the outside this time. McDowell's got the inside line. 4 wide coming in. That's going to be a bit tight from Will Byron. He's going to get wide. Busch still trying to get the inside line on McDowell. Coming through into the S's section of the Mickey Mouse. It's good so far, but McDowell holds the lead as they come down.
AJ who's just got ahead.
AJ Helmerding's coming massively on the inside, isn't he?
I think I left him out of my fantasy this week.
And there goes Kyle Busch on the inside of McDowell and gets the lead at 6A. He is so good at that.
What an
your leader, the beat.
Kyle Busch as well, acknowledging that from the stewards. On the
no, that is just
spotter.
a procedure. They have the tower, and then they have timing and scoring. So the person who is trackside says new leader 8, and then timing and scoring confirm new leader 8.
Oh, what was that flying off of Allmendinger?
Oh. Let's wait though.
A lot of things are repeated twice.
Close from 48, we'll stop and go in the penalty area. Track limits, turn 5. Track limits, turn 5.
48, I think that was.
Bowman.
Yeah, it was.
Bowman.
Oh,
spin!
Around that Suarez.
Oh!
Going around, the 819 drivers,
Contact!
right?
Joy breaks the barrier! Someone's in the
Put it
barrier!
out, take off, caution car.
It's the 87! The the 87! Oh, no!
Now driver's right in the barriers, entering 19.
Connor Zilic is in the barrier! And he's out of the race!
98 now, we're going to help get him. Thank you, spotter with the 8. He's going to be coming on your left, spotter with your driver at the 8.
JB, go.
The 99's out of the race too. Completely broken front suspension. Connor Zilic, the second time today involved in an accident. That brings out the caution. Let's have a look. So Suarez gets on the dirt, loses it round, and Zilic just
lost it.
Did Zilic have the same thing? No, he was wide and was blind. He sideswiped Suarez, didn't even see him. He was trying to avoid him, and then just bang. Oh, that's a biggie.
That's why they say hold the brake.
Yeah. Oh.
That is why they say hold the brake. Ease.
So out went ladies and
Alright, line of fire game. This is what we've got. It's the 8, 16, 88, 71, 20, 24, 19, 1, 45, 77, 17, 48, 6, 22. Everybody between the 22 and 2 are correct. Then it's the 41, 23, 11, 9, 34, 35, 10, 47, and 42.
Oh, how I love not having to write that all.
The 48 didn't have time to serve that penalty, so they'll restart at the tail for the track limits.
How I love not having to write that all down.
Well, we knew that yellows breed yellows here, but we didn't expect that type of accident. Suarez just catching the curb, and then out it comes. And is Zilic out of the car yet? I know it's got in driver's side door, so maybe you'll take him a while to get out.
No, he's not out of the car currently. I don't think he can get out. I think the barrier's stopping him.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Good. Because
of course.
77 again, please.
77. That is
45, 77, 17, 48. 45, 77, 17, 48.
So that was the spot of the 77 asking to confirm position.
Zero will be open to the caution car.
It's the safety car to go through. Yeah, I didn't like that too much.
So that JB is why the green light is on the pace car.
To go through. Yeah.
When they say pit road open on the scanner, and then the pace car driver comes back over saying pit road open, green light, that means the green light is on top of the pace car. That's what it means.
Zilic, hold. You did amazing today, buddy. You did nothing wrong.
No, wasn't his fault. While we're under caution, let's change over. Back to Fox. Mike Joy.
The Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix on Fox is sponsored by Wendy's. Try Wendy's fresh, juicy hamburgers today. Welcome back to the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix from Austin, Texas. Here's why we are under caution. At turn number 19, Daniel Suarez and Connor Zilic. Boom.
And as a team owner, that is it just always seems to work that way. Two of your cars smashing into each other, but that's definitely 50% of the cars that Trackhouse had all wiped out one exit right there. So right here, it looks like what happened. You see this curb right here. You want to put the right side tires on the exit or on the candy cane part of that corner. So you'll split that hot dog curb that's below that. It's an extra curb on the inside. And I think Daniel Suarez, you see that access road right there. I think what happened is he got too low and he got that left front tire to bouncing, and then the car just pitched around on him immediately. But yeah, right here you see that hot dog curb. You want to put the right side and split that curb. And I think this road right here is what got the car bottomed out and pitched the car sideways.
You see a lot of loose gravel there.
The dirt. Yeah.
Where people have been shortcutting that.
A little greedy, getting a little greedy.
Well, there's speed there because if you miss that apex on the candy cane part and don't hook that hot dog curb, you wind up wide and then you wind up wider on the exit.
Now, stopping in the pits is the 48 of Alex Bowman. He was under penalty for cutting the course at turn number 5. He'll have to restart tail end of the longest line.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we explained. I've done it several times in this car, but the suspension will bottom out on those stops.
That road, just like you were saying.
And you hit that road, and it just pitches the back of these cars around. So you have to be super careful. I wrecked the very first practice session at California Speedway, Clint. You remember this. You were covering it. As you're going to see Connor Zilic just pile into Daniel Suarez right here.
Way to go.
Oh, man.
Dang it.
But when the rear suspension bottoms out like that, it just, when it rebounds up off those stops, it just pitches the back end around and you spin out.
So 2 cars badly damaged here, and repeated pit stops for Bowman, Larry tells us, because of a power steering issue. Plus, he'll have to go to the back.
Well, this goes right back to what we talked about with William Byron, right? You know, you have to keep yourself in these races and not make mistakes on the racetrack, not make mistakes on pit road. You know, you not have the gremlins of everything that can happen with the mechanical gremlins. So there's just a lot of things that can go wrong with your weekend, even if you have speed.
The AMR safety crew on the scene helping the drivers involved. Well, it's been eventful. I mean, right from turn 1.
Yes, go JT.
NASCAR Chasm has called it team building exercises.
Yeah, massive hit.
Also, I sent a video of the in-carbon contract.
I've just seen it. I have just. What you sent me, I saw. I watched, and yeah, not the greatest of moments for him. Poor thing. Over into that barrier to come into it. So, racing action continuing on here. As we're behind the pace car, and we might be behind it for a few laps. That barrier needs repairing.
Eye on Bell and Byron. Those cars are both capable of getting the job done as well. I think they're slowly but surely, methodically getting back up to the front where they need to be.
And back into the top 10 are Briscoe, Chastain, Reddick, and Hocevar, all of whom have been stories today.
The FP1 Wills IndyCar is open, and I noticed
incredible.
I'm going to look forward to watching that in a minute.
Without telling me you've never done. Yeah, they're going to use common sense and don't want to over-officiate.
Totally understand. It's bad timing. There was nothing. I mean, you went off the track. There's no question. But the biggest hit there was the fact that caution came out. We talked about this in the pre-race. That's a thing, right? It's potential, and that's exactly what happened. It was before he got a chance to serve the penalty. It bit him. The caution came out. Now you got to go to the tail end of the longest line.
Well, you talk about luck, right? And sometimes it's just bad luck, and the timing of that just didn't work out for them, and unfortunately came at a bad time.
The worst time.
Now, Larry, everybody was on pit road between lap 40 and 43, with the exception of Michael McDowell, who is still out there. He has not pitted since lap 23. Do you have an idea of what his strategy might be, and can it be successful?
Well, I don't think he can hold a light to those cars up there, especially he's got 20 more laps on his tires. This could buy them a better finishing position. But right now, Michael McDowell and everybody else has to make one more trip to pit road. I think McDowell comes somewhere probably around lap 59 or 60. And honestly, for everybody else, Mike, that's when the window opens to make it to the end. They may run a little longer, but lap 60 is the magic number essentially for everybody to pit and make it to the end.
All right, we're cleaning up here in Austin with 43 laps to go, and Kyle Busch in command of the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix.
That cleanup truck, once you're through there, you counter back to your cutout. You know, just hug that driver's right wall back to your cutout. Telehandler, I'll have you cross over going 19 and through the infield. That side on the other side of the track. Right now, a caution car has the field coming into 18, so everybody sit tight that has to cross the track.
Wow.
They fixed it.
They have. We should be going green soon. Which is not too bad at all, really.
After you get everybody by Callahan, cut out your seat that you're right in front of you, and then you'll take the back home. Yep, see on that side, I'll get you last over here, and then I'll cross.
I'm going to save our ears. There we go.
So.
Well, I'm gonna save your ears. It's now louder in my headset because I have the alt 3 for louder than what it actually is, so I can hear it.
Leave it open. I'm gonna pop in for a second to grab something. So leave it on.
All right. Right.
Telehandler 5 is the last one on track.
Bush, Allmendinger, Van Gisbergen, McDowell, Bell, Byron, Briscoe, Chastain, Reddick, and Hocevar, your top 10. Of course, you had the rundown earlier on in this caution. Working lap 54 of 95, lap 9 of 50 in the final stage. Pit road has been open. No one took it as it's too early in the stage. Is everyone hoping for cautions, breed cautions later on?
It'll be 1 to go in turn 6. 1 to go in the choose.
The caution. 1 to go in turn 6 in the choose, as you just heard in the officials radio. There's the 86 just clearing out of turn 19 in towards the infield. Not the best end for the number 87 of Connor Zilich's Cup debut. Was good until that happened. We'll be going green on 55 of 95, 10 of 50 in the stage with 41 laps to go in the stage. Anything can happen in those next 41 laps. Allmendinger, will he go front row or will he slot behind Bush and allow Van Gisbergen to go up to the front row? We will have to see.
Lights all around, gentlemen.
As we head towards
Clean up 4, where'd you go?
And they've lost clean up 4. Great
We're
start.
riding our hill, which is pulled in. 10-4, thank you. Just double checking.
Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix here at Circuit of the Americas, the 5th annual
Here we go.
Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix, and it is also for the second week running the Echo Park
The 8 is the control car and shows the left-hand lane.
8 outside lane, lights are out, coming to the green, JB.
Keep an eye on NASCAR Chasm. It looks absolutely fantastic what he's going to be bringing into this one. Yeah, I'm just taking a quick look at the analytics for this week, and we've had about a lot of viewers. I'm astounded by how many viewers we've had in total. 404,000.
Pit road is closed. Come to the green. Pit road is also clear for your caution car.
NASCAR Chasm has said, it is for real a testament to Connor that this is how his first ever race in the Cup Series ended. And I'm like, damn it. I was not expecting this when a lot of other drivers' Cup Series debuts end exactly like this.
Just to quickly, this is what I like here. February, 363,173 viewers. We're day 2 in March. This only counts yesterday's mind. 96,135 viewers. What's happening? How many? You're all watching us talk utter nonsense. It's fantastic. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're getting ready for another restart. This time, Kyle Busch on the inside, AJ Allmendinger on the outside, SVG on the inside, McDowell on the outside. Through the restart zone, we're green flag ready to go.
Oh, careful with the blocks, SVG, mate, careful.
Yeah, oh, and there's the tag.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Bell, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you had to tag him. SVG got completely clobbered there. Bell's going to go on the inside. SVG swallowed out. Allmendinger's off the track as well. Kyle Busch with a perfect lead, I think, as well. Byron, Chastain all coming through the mix as well as they come down through 1 and 2. Few of them just catching the curb there as they're into Mickey Mouse and the setting sun of the Texans. As we go to drone cam, please pull up, pull up, pull up. That's a way too dangerous camera, JT.
That felt like such a long caution, but it was the exact same distance as the stage 1 to stage 2 caution. That felt much longer. It must have just been done slower.
It was done slower because of the barrier repair. As 3 wide into the braking zone downhill. That's going to be a little tight with Ryan Blaney, and he's forcing off 2 of the cars at the exit. Ryan Priest and Oak Gregson.
It was not done slower. It was done at 43 instead of 45. Which, if they run at 45 in the field, there'll be like a little bit of an average difference.
87, 99, out accident.
Oh.
Score confirms 87.99 now.
The 87 and the 99 are officially out of the race as well. That's been confirmed on the buzz tower.
Awful for Trackhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, Allmendinger got a massive twitch out on the runoff of turn 19. Very nearly put it into the exact same place that Sillis was moments ago.
Team building exercise, anybody?
Val's doing well. I mean, he's usually a road course. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, Jack, stop talking.
I'd like to say Cody Ware's doing pretty poorly at the moment.
Just wait until he decides to wear the barriers. Sorry.
I say Cody Ware's doing poorly. Then he's gonna go. And Cody Ware is charging through the field. Everyone.
Omi's made a good point though, because tomorrow will be our first day not broadcasting since the 17th of February. So we have been non-stop every single day, which is mad.
I said that like at the beginning of the broadcast. You completely backed over it, JB.
I heard you. Probably a team radio was playing over your part though.
I so want to disconnect you.
You can't. I'm running the stream. If you run the stream, then maybe you can. You missed your opportunity to do that when you had me on your broadcast coverage of IndyCar, when you had to do it for practice while I was doing WEC. You missed your opportunity. You'll have it back though.
How the hell did Fox miss that?
Side by side further back as well. What,
Ty
Jack?
Gibbs went airborne.
Oh, well, let's hear from Colin Zillich.
30 to 14th, I think,
I
was
missed that
a
as
lot
well.
of fun, and passing a lot of guys that I used to watch on TV growing up. So hopefully I'll be able to get the chance to come back and do this again. I had an absolute blast driving through the field, and wish it didn't end early.
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah. So you say Ty got airborne?
He got airborne on the first lap. He wheeled back. You know how he did that at the clash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened again, except it wasn't intentional this time.
Keeps on happening, doesn't it? It's the 19 trying to go around the outside. Not going to work out this time, I'm afraid. As the racing continues on. 40 to go. 39 to go now. As the racing continues to tick down.
It was with Denny Hamlin.
Oh, someone's off.
We're going to go back green, and people are going to pit in about 3 or 4 laps, and they're going to try to go to the end. If we don't pit then, because we don't want to run 37 laps on a set of tires, so you got to run at least 10 laps longer than that guy's at first pit. So you have enough advantage so you can actually pass him.
So JT, Byron's going to try and win this race by going super duper duper long.
Possibility.
It's dangerous, but doable.
Anything is doable by William Byron. I thought how have you not learnt that already?
Oh, we've learned it. Let's hear from Suarez.
I thought we were going to have a top 5 run. I don't know if we're good enough for the win, but a top 5 run for sure, top 7 maybe. And lower pressure, the car is lower, it hits everything harder, and I just hit the curb, that big sausage right there, and it spin me out. And unfortunately that my teammate Connor was out there, and he hit me, and I ended up my race and his race. I could have spun out on myself and keep going, but unfortunately he was there, and sometimes it's hard. You have to make a decision to go left or to go right, and there is a little bit of a smoke, and unfortunately he decided to go right, and there wasn't much room there. So a little bit unfortunate, but nothing we can do now to learn and move on.
Thanks, Daniel.
Daniel Suarez then, talking with 38 laps to go. I wonder why our timing's been so delayed. See if it'll sync up eventually. Kyle Busch, 1:39.869, fastest lap, guys. JT, you on mute?
Interesting from NASCAR.
What? No, I muted you. Go on.
Interesting from NASCAR on YouTube. They've geo-locked it on YouTube now.
Yes!
So it must have been an accident.
Ha-ha! Fantastic! Hello, everyone.
It must be only for certain regions.
No, guys, I know why they've locked it now. Colin Zillich is out of the race.
That might be
possibly.
Yeah, don't need any more, do they? Bell on the back of Bush.
Bell's caught up.
Is Bell going to win twice? Because we've already got Byron and Bell into the playoffs. We want Bush to make it BBB.
Bell ahead on the tower, back home. Thank you, sir.
I want to ask JT a question. I know he's done a couple of races today, but how weird is it for using a new headset compared to using your old one for years? Because I always find it's weird using a new headset in a race.
My right ear was hurting a lot because it wasn't sitting right, but I've adjusted it and it's not hurting anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's really, really annoying having you go, JB, Mike, move your mic, but that is just the reality of this new headset.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. It's early days. You'll soon get into the swing of it. And it's only temporary anyway, isn't it? Until you get one of ours.
Is it?
I thought you wanted to be PHS1 like us.
I mean,
You're up an eye now, aren't you? Because you've seen how good that one is.
I mean, I don't really need one, do I, at the moment?
No, not for a while. Because, to be fair, that headset, even when me and Megan both agreed, we'd just buy 2 of those and keep that and keep them.
I've made a very stretched Haribo ring. Look how stretched that ring is.
If anybody came on, they wouldn't think that was a Haribo ring. As we continue on.
For God's sake.
It's a Venus Gambit to Milo. Got us out that one. Hocevar side by side with the 4 car. Jack's just shaking his head. I can sense him shaking his head right now.
I'm just chilling right now, to be honest with you.
37
I had to text my girlfriend because she messaged me, so...
Priorities.
Exactly. She's the #1 priority, so...
Your #1 priority is JBMotorsports, and you know it.
I put more effort into JB Motorsports than I do my own channel, so fair enough.
One thing I love about this, I like how we renamed it. It's more fitting. For years,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Go on.
I was gonna say, like, don't get me wrong. I do like my own channel, but I just prefer commentating over here. It's more fun.
Oh, it's so good over here. I love every minute of it. I wish we could do the actual TV pictures as well.
I should start linking this channel in my community posts that literally only like 2 people see, but still.
He's the reason why
and
we're
people
now
tune into my streams.
What are we now
occasionally.
at? 7 point... What was that? Drone crashed! The drone crashed! That's what the camera was zooming out to. The drone crashed! Ha! Imagine we need a yellow for a drone crash.
I forgot to mention, as Bob Potcross has just said, that tyre thing for Larson will also likely be a 2-race suspension for the tyre changer and the jackman.
I find it really unfair, because what if it's an actual failure? It's so unfair.
Tyre changer and Hugh, got it.
Let's have a look at...
You are terrible. That took me a few seconds to
I just got that one. JT's using the advantage of how slow I am today.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Really annoying with him.
Horrendous, isn't it?
Very bad.
I think we should ban him from the commentary box.
I think that's a 2-race
here's a
ban.
Noah Gragson doing a Noah Gragson and
barging into Hocevar. I think that's at least a 2-race suspension for JT. There you go. Out he goes. 2 races gone. Does JT know that what he did was just mucking the string off even more? There we go.
Oh no, he is.
That was ours.
Oh, right.
I disconnected him back.
Thank you.
Like twice he's disconnected me. Hey, back, we're watching NASCAR.
But then again, you did mess the stream up, so technically you can't disconnect me because you messed the stream up otherwise, which is why I can't disconnect JB.
Oh, I can just go to battle screen and then it's all free for all.
Okay, bye JB.
No, it's worse for me because I have to open up the pop-up window.
All I'm gonna say is like JT's running a dictatorship over here. saying this live. This is censorship.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Was what Elon Musk decided to do. To be fair, remember...
I wasn't going to go there, but you've gone there.
Free engine brake 11. He's done no wrong.
Everyone, you don't like the JT dictatorship, please spam in the chat hashtag JT out. I'll stop now.
I'm literally JB's second-hand man, so this whole channel will go to absolute rubbish if I'm not here. There'll be no commentator series chart. There'll be no motorsport schedule. There'll be no officials audio. There'll be no driver audio.
I'm just waiting for JT to look at the YouTube chat. To be fair.
I've not got the YouTube chat up.
Oh,
an account called JBMotorsports has put hashtag JT out.
I can be really petty as we see the side by side, Briscoe and the AJ Allmendinger. This is over about 5th place as well. Chastain's just the back. Now, Chastain's in 8th. And where's the 9 car got to? Where is the 9 car? Oh, 19th. Oh, okay, he's way far back. I could just log into all 3 of the YouTube channels and the managers' channels of USRN and everything like that and start a revolution, but I can't be bothered. Do you know what I really want, most of all, now I'm hearing that music? I want a beef burger.
You're not allowed a beef burger on stream. It isn't Le Mans.
It's what? Not Le Mans. Oh, I see. Admin is supposed to be professionals. I can just reply with no, I just can't be bothered. 32 laps to go. We're 2 hours in. So my prediction of a 2-hour event has gone up the spout, hasn't it, chaps? Never trust mathematics.
Then again, you can't...
for a second.
You can't speak because you failed maths.
I aced physics.
Doesn't matter.
What else did you ace? No. What else did you ace then?
I aced all the sciences. I aced English, naturally. I aced business.
Which one? Language or literature?
Both.
Fair enough then.
Hang on.
Failed
Do you really think I failed English literature?
Yes.
What is my job description? If I failed English literature...
I didn't know reading Macbeth was... I didn't know reading Macbeth and writing 5 paragraphs out of it was your job, but alright.
I shall compare this race to a summer's day. As Briscoe, Keselowski and Gibbs all battling together. Gibbs on the inside of Keselowski, and that's going to be in result in bodywork damage! Keselowski losing some bodywork on that beautiful Castrol livery, and Gibbs is now throwing into Dylan.
To be fair.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Business.
Let me swap quickly.
A-star in business studies, A-star in ICT. I was great, actually. Everything I chose, I did well at, bar history. I failed history, but I still love history.
Valid.
History is just an appointment. History is written by the winner. But yeah, surprisingly though, considering I didn't get one thing, I had to do it twice. It was awful. It's not fair. Back to my account. Why did you fail history? Why did I fail history? Because we were taught American suffrage instead of British suffrage. And what was on the test? Women's British suffrage. And World War II. How do you fail World War II? Well, ask Adolf Hitler, I suppose. But yeah. Our history test was rubbish, though. Literally, it was horrible. Did not like it. Nobody did it. Nobody passed history, I don't think, in our class. I wanted to... Anyway, I would like to say I didn't even want to do history. I wanted to do geography.
Well, why did you do history then?
Because history and geography were on at exactly the same time, and I applied for geography, but they then put me in history because geography was full. And I kicked up a fuss, but I said, no, you got to do it. And then, in the last year, right, here's the thing. In year 11, they tried to make us do graphic design. They tried to cram 3 years' worth of graphic design in the space of 6 months. I kicked off, made a fuss, and didn't have to do it.
Amazing.
I had a lot of power at that school.
I mean, it seems like you did.
I did. I started a revolution.
I'm back.
And it was televised.
JBMotorsports.
Sorry, Jack, you cut out there.
I'm just setting stuff up downstairs.
Chase Elliott is into the pits in an Apple car. Changing over. Oh, there's a loose tyre. Please get that, otherwise there'll be a penalty. Got to be so careful with this. 30 to go. We love JT, says Sebastian44.
Yay! At least I've got someone who likes me.
Time out, Sebastian.
You can't do Sebastian like that.
Don't worry, you're safe, Sebastian. Log on to Megan's account on her laptop. This is actually her old laptop that she's just sort of discarded.
I'll respond with one emoji.
30 to go. Owl with owl. Well, this race has turned quiet, hasn't it? JBSportsXtra is in the chat. How is JBSports not?
Why is JBSportsXtra not modded?
I don't know.
Hide user on this channel.
Hold on.
Sorted that.
God.
Hang on, why is it JBMotorsports 2?
Post 34, also stop and go in the penalty area. Track limits turn 5. 34 car, track limits turn 5, stop and go.
How come our junior channels weren't thingies?
Don't ever call them junior channels again.
Well, they are.
I got mod before JBMotorsportsXtra, guys.
Message delivered, spotter 34.
I didn't
Thank you.
We have too many moderators.
So, according to JB, we now have a feeder series of channels.
That's why Omi operates them.
That is true.
Oh, I was going to time out JB Sports Extra and JB Motorsports 2, but I was too slow.
I was going to do the same, then I realised I'd get in trouble for it, so...
We are less than 40 subscribers away to 1,000 on JB2.
Subscribe now.
I love how
we can make money. Sorry, not we.
No.
JB.
As I point out, this all literally goes into the pot where we literally just get things done. Although, anyone up for London? Anyone up for London?
Not really.
What? Formula E?
Yeah.
I was
debating going to that.
I said to my dad yesterday, I was like, we should really do the XL next year.
I'll tell you one thing though, JT might be a very busy boy on the last weekend of April.
Last weekend of April, let me see where I am.
You're here because it's not.
I am in Slough.
No, because guess who's decided that she might make the trip with me? JT. Guess who's decided?
Megan?
Yes, she might. Megan might go to touring cars.
Really?
Yeah, I was as shocked as you were.
Pretty to the tower, friend.
But
Use the other button there, Ricky.
But do you know what that means? Do you know what that means?
I'm here controlling everything.
Including the MotoGP race, my friend. Including the MotoGP race.
Which is on at the same time.
Well, the MotoGP race will be on at a different time. But you'll be... Yeah, go on.
You're saying I'll be on 2 setups?
No, because mine will be on in the garage here, so you'll just be controlled. You'll be controlled.
Oh, TeamViewer.
Yeah. So MotoGP will be controlled via TeamViewer from my commentary box, and then you'll be doing touring cars from yours.
Oh, it's fine. It's literally just touring cars, MotoGP.
Yeah. And
NASCAR.
Yeah. To which will be US Run weekend.
Oh, it would be such a shame if I was to go into my 2025 short oval schedule.
Megan may kill you. She's looking forward to actually. She's looking at going. She hasn't been to a racetrack and she wants to do Donington. However,
out of all of the tracks you could have picked, you picked Donington.
It's only because she wants the one that she can get to easiest.
Should have gone to Brands and watched JB nearly dying, and Megan would have just stood at JB pointing and laughing.
She does that anyway. She literally was laughing when I was dying. She took a photo of me dying. Would you like me to show and find it? Where is it?
28 laps to go, by the way.
Oh, who cares about that? We need to see Megan being a rubbish sister.
Honor Zilich has just tweeted out, man, that car was so dang fast too. Melting face emoji.
Does anyone remember when I nearly died?
5th
Yeah.
October.
Thank
As
you.
a result, we couldn't commentate the Glen race.
Yes. Hang on, you could have.
And we missed that incredible finish, so thank you for nearly dying.
Hang on.
I was commentating on that.
It was.
I didn't.
We missed
Yeah, on
Roval.
USRN I couldn't.
We missed Charlotte Roval.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Glen we couldn't commentate. Oh no.
Hey, yeah, look.
Mate, I want.
So here
I
you
wish I
go.
could have commentated on Glen, man.
8th of October at 1:01 in the morning. Me in hospital, Mum sat next to me. There I am, and Megan decides to take a photo of me with a cannula in my arm. So there's Mum.
Absolute legend, Megan. Thank you.
Yeah, there's Megan. There's Mum sat next to me, and there's me with fluids going through me trying to save my life.
Guessing you need my support that weekend with F1 instead of going to London.
Yes.
Guys, all I'm gonna say is JB Hospital.
Yeah.
But JB.
Yes. Hello. Pit stop's coming in.
Just an on-air warning. I don't care how busy the 2026 London weekend is. I'm going to the XL.
That's fine. I think they're going to change a bit of it anyway.
I'm not gonna go to that again. I don't know. I'm not going to Festival of Speed for the first time in ages this year.
We're looking at the revival actually.
Yeah.
But we think there's something on. We can't remember what.
Only time I'm going to go to a motorsport track this year is Download. That's not even for motorsport.
And that's at Donington.
Yep, metal show.
Kyle
3
Busch
full
pits.
days of
Yep.
amazing metal shows. It's going to be incredible again.
Crofty's at Download.
Bands like, Green Day is one of the headliners. One of the bands that people know. Green Day is one of the headliners.
Green Day. Oh,
JB.
Yes, go on. Pit stop for Kyle Busch coming in.
Goodwood Revival is the San Marino Grand Prix weekend, and that weekend you are meant to be going to Scunthorpe.
Ah, okay. Damn.
I mean, I'll be happy to take over MotoGP if someone's commentating it.
It'll probably be Megan. Mum has always wanted to go to the Goodwood Revival. Mum. And that has always surprised me. It's the one thing she's always said, she wants to go to the Goodwood Revival. I'd love to make that possible.
Omi will be busy that weekend.
Yeah. We commentate on some of the Goodwood Revival races as well.
NASCAR stream on the Saturday night will be easy because it's Bristol.
Oh, perfect. Oh, it's in Bristol. Oh, I can't go. Bristol is our only race of the year where we get to show cameras at the track. Remember?
Yeah.
so can't go.
How does that stop you from going?
Oh, fair point, because I can just commentate anywhere, can't I?
Exactly.
Oh, fair point, actually. Yeah. Scratch that. It's the only race of the year where I don't need a camera, because it's literally just the camera. Honestly, it's the best race because all my systems go, thank you! It's just one big screen. We watched that. Oh, Kyle Busch. Is he alright out there? It looks a little bit slanty there. Yeah, Omi's doing F2 and F3. The easiest series is the world, and the easiest series in the world, the World Porsche Super Cup. Yeah, that's the Spa weekend. I'll just be on the F1 coverage. I'm taking a massive thing off of Spa to do Formula E trackside. Megan will be taking a lot into the pit lane because AJ Allmendinger, who was running in third place. We're into our last pit stop cycle here at COTA. Why does NASCAR always feel like it's an endurance race? Is it meant to feel like it's an endurance race? It's 2, 3, 4 hours long.
Kind of is.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
The 6 hours of Daytona, NASCAR style.
We were on here for 9 hours at Daytona. That was insane. So we've been on air non-stop practically for 2 weeks, correct?
Correct.
So we've now got a week off, effectively, and we're back Friday with NASCAR.
Are we doing practice?
Yeah,
yeah.
JT,
singing
yeah,
JT.
he's practicing his opera.
Yeah, it is literally just NASCAR next week.
Oh,
anyway.
And our favourite series.
No, what?
ARCA.
Are you covering ARCA then? Are you actually going to do an ARCA race? If you do an ARCA race, stick on extra.
I'm going to fall asleep during the race.
Shane Van Gisbergen takes the lead of the race. Away from Christopher Bell, who dives into the pits. Last
Anyway.
week's winner. What? I'm in the spot.
Totally irrelevant news.
Yeah.
Is the Oscars tonight. In other words, Chris Rock might get slapped.
Oh, Bowman's got a track limits penalty.
They've literally been talking about it on the radio for the past minute. Have you not been listening?
We can't hear the spotters radio.
Oh, it's muted. Hold on.
Oh, I literally.
There you go.
There you go. I was saying, where's the spotters radio?
It's because I had it in my ears, but I had it muted for you.
Talk back, talk back, talk back. There you go.
Only reason I had it muted was because you always moan about it talking over you.
I don't always moan. I've just realised I've got a talkback system, which means I can say this. And no one hears. We're back on live. Talkback fun. So, racing continues on. SVG is 10 seconds. So, it's SVG, isn't it? He's winning.
Possibly. Anything can happen though. 24 laps still to go. I think that.
What's JT?
I mean, who looks particularly good? I think Bush could catch him by the end. Bell could.
Ford is clear of the 48.
I was going to say they've got like, what's the word for it? My brain's not working right now. Younger tyres. There we go. Fresher, that's the better word.
Can I just point out, NASCAR having a driver train is great. Or I could record what you said and I'll talk back and post it. You can't now.
Omi, are you going to take offense to what Sebastian just said? Super Cup is so mid.
I hope he's meant to say mad and misspelt it.
It can be incredibly mid, I'll be honest. It can be.
It can be boring, but then it can be chaos.
And we like chaos.
Chaos! Thank you. I was waiting for that, so I didn't say anything. On board with SVG. Anyone else noticed that it didn't match up there? Everybody waiting to see what's going to happen. 29 laps. SVG's going to have to stop soon. Kyle Busch will take the lead of this race with a 5-second advantage. Kyle Busch might actually win a race. I was trying to save you there, Sebastian, because then Omi's going to go nuts by saying about Busch. Here we go. Trying to save it. Oh, and Bell gets a tap from Cindric mid-corner, and Larson's right there as they go past the pagoda. Closing in again. Could you imagine, by the way, guys, if NASCAR left the stream ungeo-locked when Amazon Prime had one of their exclusive online races? They would go nuts.
Then again, they are Prime are streaming it on Facebook, so yeah.
That is true, actually. Yeah. They just love killing our content, don't they, this year? Is SVG going to try and go to the end? Can you do 40 laps on these? That's a lot. I don't think so.
Fuel Windows 25.
Yeah, but he's been going for 30 odd laps now. He's going to have to stop. He can't do 55
You
laps.
have to remember, SVG is from the world of essentially endurance racing. They have endurance races in supercars. Tyre management is key in endurance racing. It is also key, however, in late model racing, where a lot of these guys came from. A lot of these longer races, like the Cars Store,
yeah,
they have to use the same set of tyres for 125 laps.
That's crazy. 125 laps, the same set of tyres.
Not including caution laps.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not including caution laps. Total. That's more laps.
Yeah.
125 racing laps. In comes SVG.
Finally, after 32 laps on this stint.
Speaking of Cars Tour, I thought I'd just give a little interesting fact for everyone. The first ever woman to ever win a Cars Tour race happened last night. Jade Avedissian, I think. Avedissian, I think I pronounced that name. I probably butchered it. She won the race after TJ Decaire was disqualified for a weight infringement in the pro late model category.
Get her.
So no, yeah. First woman to.
New leader of the 8.
Kyle Busch leads. Get her. Get her on the Skyform commentary, better than Danica.
Probably, yeah. She's like 18 or something, I think, and she seems like genuinely quick. I hope they don't rush her up like a lot of the female drivers tend to get. I feel like a lot of them tend to get rushed up, but before they're ready.
19 made the move perfectly. As they're holding it together.
He seems like a talent, though.
Coming up on 20 laps to go. And this. When will I grow our subscribers even more? Says my own channel, Extra. Well, we're at 109, aren't we? We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do with Extra. There's some tests coming after Jerez that we're going to shove on there as well for MotoGP. See what we can have. Hey, anyway, when is our first race on the Extra channel, Jim? And anyway, Extra's not just mine. Anybody could come up and say, let's do this. And we can throw them the series.
BMNG.
Yeah, I was told...
Aussie rules football.
I was told we were doing some football and some baseball and that lot. Where was the coverage of Super Bowl? Oh.
I don't know. I fell asleep during the second quarter, and I'm glad I fell asleep during the second quarter, so I didn't have to listen to the absolute mess that was the halftime show.
Yeah, that was bad. My own...
Enjoyed it.
Channel... Omi...
Then again, half the time when they're at the halftime show, it's music I hate, so for once I actually was there to enjoy it.
Omi's getting sacked in the morning.
He's getting sacked in the morning.
Sacked in the morning.
I've cut my gum and I'm now bleeding. And I wish I was kidding.
JB's bleeding out.
Oh dear. Okay.
Me and JT are 2 football bros. Unfortunately, I wasn't able actually at football yesterday, and I can't actually repeat some of the chants we were giving out, just to let you know.
Oh, I've actually
Bit of
really,
swearing.
I've actually really cut myself. I really am bad actually. Oh dear.
Alright. Okay, that's a great thing to show on camera at 11:20.
Hi. Okay.
JB, go on battle screen. Me and Jack.
Okay.
Say it.
Sound it.
20 laps to go. Bush, Byron, Allmendinger, Reddick, Briscoe, Van Gisbergen, Chastain, Haley in 7, and Alex Bowman in.
We are dying metaphorically. JB is dying literally. This is JB Motorsports for you.
As Austin Dillon is down in 21st for your Austin Dillon shenanigans. And into the pits. It's Carl Larson.
Samantha Bush says it's a long 20 laps.
As we're on board with the 20 of Christopher Bell. As now we cut off board onto the number 8 of Carl Busch, who is in control of this race by 2.5 seconds. And then another 2.5 seconds behind is Christopher Bell. Jack, who's going to win it?
Is Bell gaining?
Look at this
That'll
battle.
tell you.
Briscoe and Shane Van Gisbergen coming in towards the stadium section and then onto the Istanbul Park Turkey triple right-hander at 16. Into 17. And 18. On the accelerator now, down in towards turn 19, where we had that incident earlier on. Our only one incident and caution for an accident as a SVG clips the grass a little bit on the outside. Lap since pit, Bush 8, Byron 9, Bell 6, Allmendinger 7, Reddick 9th, SVG 3rd, up the inside. That, I believe, is Tyler Reddick. Yes, what a move on AJ Allmendinger. Tyler Reddick up into 4th. AJ Allmendinger not letting him get away as we go in towards
he absolutely
the S's.
Able to take advantage there.
Well, I can tell you 9/10 of a second on that lap is how much quicker Christopher Bell was than Kyle Busch. The thing that we don't know is Kyle saving some tire? Is he trying to put himself in a position to make sure that he's in a good spot at the end of this race? So we don't know that, but we just see the time shrinking.
So Bell nearly a second quicker than Busch. We just heard on the world feed.
Hello.
And last lap, 86 it disappears. Hello, JB. Have you stopped bleeding to death?
I can taste it now.
Accident.
Oh, Hamlin and Dillon.
Hamlin in with a broken front right, and Dillon stuck in
We're
the
rejoining
gravel.
6A into the chute.
And that is going to bring out a full course yellow with 18 to go. And the 3 car.
Put it out. Got one coming off the pit road, leaders going into 20. Got one stuck in the gravel at 6A.
He's digging himself a hole deeper than Danica Patrick on a social media post.
You're going to grab E8 there, caution car. Got one stuck in the gravel at turn 6A.
Wow. Well, that was a dramatic moment to come back, guys. I chose that well.
5, free pass. Scoring first 5.
Well, this changes the complexion of the race massively, doesn't it? Especially for Carter Busch, who now, does he pit, does he not? The one thing he didn't need with a 3-second advantage was a caution. JT.
Bell was already a second faster than Busch every lap.
Let's have a look at how it happened. So Hamlin's on the outside. Oh, what a stupid manoeuvre!
Leaders coming up through the S's there.
Was that Hamlin having some sort of failure?
Let me have both engines ready to come out the A side. I'll have you sweep out with, get you pulled out at 6A. Just hold the entrance or the exit of the A side.
Was that Hamlin having a failure, Jack? Because he just...
I don't know.
He ploughed into him. Straight, he just went straight.
I think he locked up.
Oh, that's the onboard of
Yeah,
it
it looked
again.
like he locked up or something, or just had a lack of talent. I don't know.
Denny Hamlin, I like a talent.
He can have his moment.
Caution for the night then, chaps. Oh.
Then again, I said lack of talent. We're on camera with Austin Dillon.
Cheeky.
10 will be the last one. Elgin, I'll have you tidy up that 6A area where we just pulled the one out of the gravel. Alright, running order from the 2 on back is the 2, 42, 38, 11, 34, 43.
So, fourth caution of the night. That's gravel now going all over the circuit.
Left and right blower come out, follow the Elgins out, and we'll blow out the E side. We'll do the whole lap there.
Austin Dillon has said that his rear left toe link is broken. He is possibly out of this race.
They're blowing the whole track, JB.
Oh, is this going to... Would it be sensible to stop it then? Or keep it going, man?
Pit road will be open to the caution car. You can have the 5 start making his way around the caution car. I've got the one more coming through the S's. Just stay single file to the right there, Elgins.
That's
and we're going to just clean up the chute there.
So
51 will be last by, then everybody else is behind the caution car. Blowers, you can come out the A side after the 51 goes by and then go ahead and start your work.
So Kyle Larson gets the free pass. Okay. I love how
on the lead lap.
Kyle Busch leads. Will Byron in second place. Look at how many are diving down pit road. My goodness me.
And just like you have been doing their blowers, where you don't need it, pick up your speed. Where you do need it, go ahead and slow down. We'll come back in at the east side once it completes the lap.
Pit road.
Briscoe, Busher, Priest, Elliott, Wallace, Herbst, all coming down. All changing over. I'm spitting blood, literally.
Well, Elgins, I'll have you do the same thing, where you don't have to do any work, you know, off of the line or whatever, speed up to the next area.
Let's head back to Fox.
Which is stupidity, but, you know, we're going to have to pay that back because I'm over people like that constantly doing dumb. That was an absolute bullshit. Yeah, for sure. The 2 just hooked you there. I got a flat or wheel coming off right front, came off. You alright, bud? Yeah, I'm okay. I just couldn't see anything on smoke. You did amazing, buddy. You did nothing wrong today.
Mike Joy.
Denny Hamlin, and his brakes are already locked up by the time he gets to Austin Dillon, but
I'm not sure. I think that was dirt, Mike. I think he was sliding through the dirt right there that had built up on the racetrack because they keep running it through the grass right through that section and throwing it backwards.
Now, they pulled Austin Dillon out of the kitty litter, but watch what happens as he drives away. When he was spinning his tires back there trying to get going, all of those pebbles had to go somewhere, and here they come.
I was going to say, if that's kitty litter, the cat's been in it. It's clogging up. Clotting up.
Good point.
Are you sure?
I've actually cleaned a litter box before.
Yeah.
I know you haven't. You already told us no maintenance at your house.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we had a lot of pit stops, but they are from 17th on back. Let's get an update from Regan.
Well, Mike, just to update the 88 of Shane Van Gisbergen, we mentioned how he didn't like that last set of tires that was on the car. He struggled for grip everywhere. Well, right now, he said the car is much better with this set of tires, just a little bit free with the back of the car, meaning it's sliding around just a little bit. So keep an eye on him with those fresh tires and happy with it. And the 16 of AJ Allmendinger, the exact opposite. He thinks he has a bad set of tires on the car. It's the first time all day long that he's been adamant on the radio complaining about how the car is driving. Unfortunately, they decided they had to stay out. They couldn't give up the track position right right here. So kind of swap roles with these two cars.
All right, so the cars that did not pit under this caution are lining up in positions 1 through 17. I would say with some certainty that your winner is going to come from the first 6 positions right now, except for who's 7th. Remember how Ross Chastain started this race trying to lead it out of turn number 1 from 9th position.
Well, it's definitely, this is getting ready to get physical. I mean, it's going to be rough. You're going to have to take some chances. We saw Ross at the beginning of the race, you know, go down to the very inside and bulldoze a couple of those cars because he was just carrying too much speed. So I would say you're going to see that aggression here again.
Well, if you like door-to-door action, you're going to like next week. We move over to FS1 for the next 6 races. We're going to be in Phoenix, in the jewel of the desert, Phoenix Raceway. Pre-race at 2 Eastern. Green flag for the Shriners Children's 500, 3:30 on FS1. And I am so glad to have 9 former Phoenix wins here in the booth with me. Let's see, that's 0 for me.
I think that's me.
You got pretty good there.
Yeah.
How many for you, Clint?
Oh, I didn't like that place. I liked it before they repaved it.
Yeah. Well, it was always a really good racetrack for me, and I was fortunate growing up as a kid. That's where that was our Daytona 500. We would go to Phoenix every single year for the Copper World Classic at the beginning of the year. And so we got to race there a couple times and with the Cup cars. So it was fun to be able to have a lot of success there at Phoenix, and hopefully I don't think I'm going any further. I think 9's it, Clint.
Yeah, I'd say that's it, old buddy.
I'm sorry, Clint. Russell handed me the stat, and I thought we had a Quinella going here, but
what?
Well, it's 9 for Kevin, and
what did you call it?
You and I have done. That's a Quinella. It's a horse racing term where you pick the first 2.
We've lost control.
Caitlin.
Yes.
Well, Mike, I'm with Randall Burnett, crew chief for Kyle Busch, who's in pretty good position right now. How impressed have you been with your drivers' efforts today and the whole team as a whole?
Yeah, Kyle's done a great job today. We've had a really fast Chevy Rebel Bourbon Camaro. You know, it's been a great day for this 8 team. Great weekend, honestly. We unloaded and we weren't very fast right off the truck, so we all put our heads together and worked really hard on this thing and got us a really good car. You know, it's gonna unfortunate to see that caution. I think the 20 was a little bit better than us. He's got a couple of lap fresher tires, and that 88's got the freshest tires. So we'll see what happens here. It's gonna be exciting. Whatever happens, Kyle's done a great job, and this team's done a great job. So hopefully we can pull it off and see you over there in Victory Lane.
Thank you. Kyle Busch looking to end that 59 race winless streak, guys.
Well, Randall knows what he's talking about. He's got one of the best in the business as far as aggression on restarts with Kyle Busch as a driver, but there's all sorts of talk. We need to pay attention to the choose here. Will William Byron take that front road? What do you think, Kevin? Do you want the outside? You know they're going to be coming on the inside. Will you get shoved off the racetrack?
I don't want to be on the outside because this is getting ready to turn into a war. So this is what's getting ready to happen, full-blown battle. But I think that the inside gives you a position to be able to shove the guy off the track instead of the one being shoved out in the gravel on the outside.
All right, they're sweeping pebbles away from the Austin Dillon incident. So we'll take a quick break.
51 did not hit, so he can be in front of the 19. B47, 51, 19. Field's coming into 18 right now.
Waiting for the mics to come back on there. So we're still under the yellow here.
I thought JB had died with not free yet.
Unfortunate.
Field's in 20 right now.
Are you praying for my downfall, chaps?
No comment.
Oh. Charming, I see how it is.
JBMotorsports.
Well, actually, the only other member of the team who has the initials JB would be Jess. So.
Jessica.
Yeah, Jess, look at it.
Wait, JB, say that again.
I said.
All right, everybody, slow your roll here. Move to your right a little bit. I'm going to let the field go by so we can clean the S's properly. Slow your roll. Everybody's going to be to your right caution car. You're going to pass to the left. And then we'll clean up the S's, 6A, 6B, and then put them back.
So they're going to clean up the S's. To the left, to the left.
Did JB even know I did?
He muted
Probably
me, I
not.
could see, but you forgot to realise that that doesn't work because I'm still on YouTube.
Caution cars in here, jets locked if you have to. Everybody's compressed up. Last car line would be the 3.
I don't know about you chaps, but I'm ready for bed again.
I am the same. I am exhausted.
It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
It'll be 1 to go with 6 lights out, and then give you another 5. There are caution cars. We're going to finish that up for you.
What I'm surprised to see here is that Omi's actually sat down and watched an entire NASCAR race. 3 hours ago.
All right, start closing the gap. You're going to see the end of the tail there shortly.
Sorry,
You go and make you go back to work now and follow the field through.
I've said it again. Go on, JT.
It's probably because he's in bed.
Ah, right.
And 10, 5 chooses last 3 pass, 10, tail long is flying, 2 fast section 9, lights all around, so 1 to go and choose.
My sister has my sister's just texted me back, by the way, and an hour and 32 minutes later, she's put, sorry, haha. He said he's still annoyed. So Dan is very annoyed that Manchester United's been kicked out.
To Dan. Ha 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 ha. Amarim, more like Amar out, anyway.
Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night I've been hugging my pillow.
Have fun in the championship next year, Dan. I'm a Spurs fan, we're not doing much better.
What, can I ask then, why does Tottenham want to be known just as Spurs now?
If we're Tottenham Hotspur, so Spurs.
Yeah, but why are they just asking to be called just Spurs?
Nickname. Easier to say.
Tottenham Hotspur and Spurs. Oh.
It's like how Manchester United are just called United.
United. To be
Or
fair,
Man City are just called City.
I always think Man City and Man United sound like, well, you know. JT got it. Tottenham Hotspur. Is that your secondary account, JT? Is it you?
No. No. That's not me. Joe BP.
Is that, well...
Who, what,
Can
where?
I find
Pull in. 23 drop out to the tail. Choose violation. Ran over the box. 23. Go out of line. Drop to the box. All right. Jets ready. Nail on that right back into the B side.
That's Bubba to go
Pit road is clear. Coming to the green.
So that's Bubba to go back. Here we go then. Time for a restart. 13 laps to go. I'm looking for some here in the Lone Star State. We are racing again. Green flag. Bush, Byron. Bush got the inside line, Byron the outside. Now we're running completely unleaded to the end of the race. Bell's going to get on top of the back, but into the lead of the race and getting forced wide. Allmendinger runs into the back of Byron. Bell's going to take it into second. And there's, and that's SVG getting forced wide by Tyler Reddick. Allmendinger touching the back of Byron. Blaney coming through now as well with the 7 of Haley. Gregson in there too. Great restart as we come through the S's section, Jack.
Oh, Busher got loose there.
No, he did, didn't he? I was supposed to go wide. Where's the 9?
AJ defending against Reddick right now.
Oh, F off!
Oh,
that's
that's
Reddick!
Gibb.
Bouncy par!
Got a couple trying to get going to the chute from 6A. They've all cleared.
Yeah, bouncy car
all
pile
good.
up. 54 in there as well. Several involved down there.
I think we're
No,
all good.
The 47 stopped on my driver tracker and he's restarted now.
Okay, so we should be good
That
though.
was Ricky Steinhaus who went wide, JT. But Bush leads on Bell.
Yeah, absolutely. Side by side, 3 wide.
contact!
Out of turn 15.
Look at- oh,
Contact
contact.
with SVG and Tyler Reddick.
Reddick is having...
There's Gregson deciding I want to get past both of you.
But in doing... He's got it!
Gregson very nearly turned Reddick.
He would have
Reddick,
turned.
you know what to do.
Look at Chastain. He's already turned one of them today. He's way off the track to take an overtake. And into the grass goes SVG. Being forced off by Chastain. Allmendinger's take ahead. Bell and
I'm
Bush
loving
battling again. It's like last year. Right, what happened here? with the 54. There goes the... Yeah, oh, he got tagged round.
Oh, what are you doing, Briscoe?
Briscoe being Briscoe, really, isn't it? And, oh, everyone just getting
He
through
got
that.
some damage as well, so that's karma.
Yeah. Taylor Swift will be happy with that one. As we fly through this.
Probably had the most damage.
Yeah.
Briscoe wanted a brisket burger.
Oh, we're looking.
Those are horrendous.
Oh, hang on.
Like
Kyle Busch has just cut the corner. Massively.
11 is that minimum.
Turn 6 is not being policed. I don't know if it's turn 6.
It was turn 5 he cut the corner at, which we have heard policing today.
We'll see what the stewards say.
Oh, and off goes Chastain.
Ross.
And we haven't mentioned Logano today, but here's Logano suddenly in the mix in 9th place. SVG's dropped back to 10th.
But Chastain is struggling.
Oh, and
Oh!
SVG's hitting.
SVG's saying, get out my way.
He's taking the supercars line. He's getting bumped by Blaney in there as well as Todd Gilliland. And look at that. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Because the 9 is back alongside the 1. We've been waiting for this all race. Elliott is back up side by side with Chastain. And now we all know what's coming next.
Elliott.
There's Chastain.
I am a Chastain fan. I ask you to do the honours.
He knows it's going to happen. Elliott's diving up the inside of Gilliland. He's going to take Gibson. He's going to take Shane Van Gisbergen next. And then it's all going to be left.
Third, 10 to go next time, 8.
JT, I suggest muting chat because
I
this
am
goes
preparing
nuts.
for this. I know exactly
Here we
what's going to
go.
happen in the next few laps.
Fox.
It's not going to happen yet.
Fox, for the love of
Not
God.
going to happen yet.
For the love of God, Fox, turn to the camera. Get off of Bell and Bush because we know what's going to happen. Because they are now alongside each other on the track. They are together.
Elliott.
Bell's going to go for
To
the
the
lead.
inside. Not going to work.
Too far back.
Okay.
I thought he was
This is
going to
a
go
good
for
battle,
it.
you know.
Yeah. Same
These are two
wavelength.
very good races. Bell has an edge on road course. And is great with his car control. He's, of course, a big dirt racer. Bell. His first career win was on the Daytona road course about 4 years ago.
3 car to the garage. What's the work area?
Well, that's out of the race then, effectively, for Ty Dillon. He's Austin Dillon, sorry.
Austin.
The other one. The other Dillon. Austin Dillon.
The slight...
Come on. Then look, so I think SVG is now in between Chastain and Elliott.
I need to do the 2025 caution chart. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we've had a couple. Your camera's frozen, JT. Oh, no, it's back now. Don't worry. It's back. Don't panic. Yeah, we're all fine. Oh, virtual high five. Okay, go on. 3, 2, 1. Don't leave me hanging.
No. And that is Larson spun.
Oh, Larson's round.
At turn 20.
I love how JT just knew I was on talkback with what I said. Didn't even laugh.
Going on driver's right exit 20.
I didn't get it.
Oh.
I didn't hear it. Did you?
Yeah.
5 has got a free fire and off and away.
R5 is good. No caution.
So that's Larson effectively out of it, but he was only a lap down. Bush and Bell and Byron.
Already having a terrible day.
Can we just point out that we've got so far Bell in second, who won last week, Byron, who won the week before at Daytona, and now Bush, who could win today, which has all been BBB. If you really want to do it, we've actually had a CBB at the moment because it was Chase Elliott who won in. So it was E. EBB.
I thought I'd add an interesting fact here. The two drivers currently battling for the lead had a confrontation last year, you might remember.
Oh, they did, didn't
I
they?
need to do the NASCAR Cup Atlanta ones as well. Oh, what a shame.
I have those written down if you want them, JT.
Oh, yes, please.
I'll send you my photograph. If you can take it for 30 seconds, I'll send you a photograph.
10
on the radio.
That radio was
Free car off accident. Score confirmed 3-0.
3 officially out. 10 to go now, 9 to go. Oh, Bell, wide, very nearly taken out the back of Bush. That allows Byron side by side.
Yeah, Byron
Oh,
backed
Kyle,
off.
go, run!
Run, Forrest, run! He wanted it. Bell just completely went straight on at that at the top of the hill of turn 1.
I think I know what happened.
What?
Lot of brakes.
The number 8 pulled.
He pulled
pressed
inwards.
the push button, and it released a bush trap. And
so he
Bell got trapped in the bush.
He turned away to avoid him. I respect that.
He did. So what you're telling me is that
He turned away to avoid him. He didn't want to hit him.
What you're telling me is that Bell.
This is Mario Kart.
So what you're telling me is that Bell hit the bush to pass button.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
The end of the week, mate.
Who's gonna be waiting for us at the end of the line? JT, there's Atlanta.
Where?
Comms chat.
It's sideways. I can't see it.
Save it, rotate it. Sideways.
I'm lazy.
Sideways in linen. 8 to go. And we all are really, really scared about what's going to happen. Elliot's dropped behind Gilliland now. We had a chance, folks, for it to be... Oh, no, they're still side by side. Fox, for the love of God. Yes! It's going to happen. They're closing in too much. We're going to have a fight. I was promised a fight. Come on, I want a fight. I keep missing the fights. I missed last year's fight because I had a... Where was I last year?
They are taking that corner cutting to an extreme degree, and I love it.
How long until the stewards say, okay, that's enough?
They've said they're not policing turn 6, by the way.
Oh, so is it the entry to turn 6? So it's just turn 3 that they're worried about.
Turn 3, 4, and 5 will be policed. Turn 6 will not be.
It's so difficult to keep a NASCAR on the limits at this circuit, which is really designed for Formula 1 cars.
I'm fine with how they're doing it.
Oh, I like it, yeah.
I'm fine with how they're doing it. I like NASCAR track limits the best, personally. Because there is effectively almost none.
Yeah, but they make sense when they do.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Kyle Busch.
Especially when Formula 1 would have about 50,000 invalidated lap times right now.
Oh, Austria a couple of years ago, we were getting paid just 2 days later. Took a long time for that race to get through. Look how close it is.
Busch is doing an amazing job to keep Bell behind here, but I don't think he's going to be able to keep him behind that much longer.
I'm doing some stat work in a second. Here we go. Bell's looking up the inside. He's laying on the brakes into 1. Oh, and he rams him.
He hit him.
Busch stays on track, but Bell rams into the back of him. He did, yeah, he rammed him.
Oh, Bell to the inside, trying to get through here desperately. He needs to make sure he doesn't use up all his tyres, though.
Last cut win for Kyle Busch. Trying to work it out.
2023 Talladega, or is it 2023 Gateway? I think it was. Or am I wrong on that?
He's at 63. Doesn't work out.
Damn good racer too. One of the best the sport has ever seen, in my opinion.
NASCAR do have a thing. I want to scroll right down to the bottom. As Bell looks to the inside line, he's gone a little bit wide. Busch leaves the door open. Bell's trying to swing round the outside.
Bell's girlfriend there, I think.
It was April 23rd in 2023. The Geico 500 at Talladega was the last time that we had a race win.
That's where Blaney and Bubba wrecked, by the way.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That was a fun
And it just it gifted Kyle that win, basically.
Is it going to be an interesting day today?
I don't think he gets the Bell's too quick. I also think Byron's too quick.
So he's not won in 679 days. But he won last week.
Truck wins.
Last week. Last week.
Literally, he's at least got a. I would also like to present the fact that many viewers.
Starter 5 to go next time, 8.
Try again.
5 to go, 8.
Go on, Jack.
I was going to say that effectively, Kyle Busch technically has the most wins across all 3 divisions in NASCAR history.
Oh, and is it?
Oh, contact!
Bell hits the side of Busch, and here comes Byron under the setting sun.
Busch is getting desperate here. I don't know if that was Bell getting into Busch or Busch getting into Bell.
A 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
That was.
This is good.
I think Busch will resort to contact to try and keep this lead, and you know who's catching them now because of this? Tyler Reddick.
Oh, and Bell is looking
JB.
feisty. Go on, JT.
Thank you so much for your screenshot of the Atlanta cautions. But I've got a screenshot of the laps and rundown page, so better luck next time.
Oh, alright, fair it is. Yeah, but I've got everybody who was involved in the car.
Oh, it's Bell!
Bell's on the inside, and he's forced him off! And then we've got the worst camera angle to see it from Fox Sports! You absolute morons! Bell gets a tag from the side of Byron! Bell cuts back on the
lots
inside!
of contact going on here. Lots of contact.
It's Dodgems!
I don't know
out there.
how Busch is. I do not know how Busch is keeping him behind right now.
I want to replay because that was complete and utter barnstorm. Bell at the
Here we
inside!
go.
At the last corner! Bell leads! Out of the last corner! Running up to the line with 5 to go! And if that was a replay at the end of the race, it would be Bell who would be victorious! Busch trying to come round the outside!
Here's Busch!
That's uphill!
20 led that lap.
Yeah, but they could just leave it running! And now Byron cuts back on the inside! And Reddick's catching them. We've got a 4-way fight. Bell goes wide. Bell's made a mistake. Bell's made a mistake, and Byron goes through.
Busch has made a mistake. There he goes.
It's all gone wrong.
Last year's winner.
Oh, it's all gone wrong.
Respect, though. Respect to him. That car is an RCR car,
and now
he has driven that like it was a Hendrick.
But look
Fair play to him.
Busch trying to go around the outside of Byron again. Byron dives to the inside. Bell goes defensive. Tyler Reddick coming on the inside of the 8 car as well. Reddick's trying to come through. He's done the old switchback. But they can't get through.
Oh,
and now
Byron trying to go for the lead.
He's trying to go through on the inside. They touch wheels. Door banging into turn 12. They're 4 wide and Kota coming through the 3 wide. This is what NASCAR racing's all about. Byron's on the inside of Busch. Busch is on the outside. Sneaking through on the inside is Tyler Reddick, and that's allowed Bell to get an advantage at the front. And Reddick goes through. And he's got him.
Come on, Tyler.
Tyler Reddick's third.
Come on.
It's all changed in a lap here at Kota. Wow.
It's road course. Omi says it's road course racing, and the racing is like bumper cars. It really is.
Oh, this is better.
I don't think Byron can catch Bell, but I think Reddick definitely can.
Reddick's got the speed that Byron had a few laps ago.
Oh my God, it's Reddick! Oh, I thought he was going to send it there. Jeez, Tyler.
Oh, Bell just getting a slide out of turn 1, downhill through 2. Busch is cooked, basically. He's going to be praying for overtime. But I don't think there is going to be any.
No, yeah, bet Busch has used up his tyres here.
They've got to be careful of track limits. That's what I'm worried about.
In my opinion, I think Tyler Reddick probably has the best chance of winning between these 3. Well, actually, Bell does, but then Reddick. I don't think Byron's got the speed anymore.
Reddick's coming through that 45
Oh,
cars.
jinx it!
And he was going for it, wasn't he? He was going for an overtake. And look how much he's lining up Byron for a move.
He is. He's an expert road course racer. Out of the we got 2 past winners of this track. Trying to get ahead of Bell here. Reddick won it in 2023 in utter dominance, and Byron won it last year.
So it's not really a surprise that they're here again.
And I want to bring up another fact. There has never been a repeat winner at Circuit of the Americas in the Cup Series.
No, you're right. We haven't actually had those, have we, with repeat winners? Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, and William Byron are the last 4 winners here. So if Byron wins again, Reddick's won here before in 23. But it looks like we are going to have either our 5th winner in 5 races or Byron and Reddick get through on Bell. 3 to go across that line.
I think Bell's a bit too far ahead, personally.
Yeah. What do you
Bell's
make?
a bit too far ahead.
JT's writing out information charts as well. He's zoned out on the racing.
You got this, my guy.
Just got to keep
Trying
this
to get it ready so we can show it at the end of the stream.
Oh, perfect. Well, we have 20 minutes.
This might be... I think this might be the best circuit of the America's NASCAR race I can actually remember.
It's actually giving us... what about the wet one? The wet one was...
I'm going to be honest, that was a so bad it's good race.
That's what I mean.
Count it.
This is... Okay, so the wet race was bad, but good. And this is good.
It was so bad it was good.
And this is good because it's good.
I think this... Not to use the word here, but I think this trumps it.
Thanks, Crofty. Oh, and look at Bell. Really having to defend.
Oh, Byron's got there! Byron's got there! Byron's got there!
Yeah. Byron around the outside. Reddick's there
Bell
too.
used up his equipment.
Yeah, he's gone too much. The tyres are overheating. Reddick's going round the outside of Byron. Go on, Tyra! Put your foot down. Gotta control it.
By the way, I would like to mention he's not going to use the bumper here. He's an incredibly clean racer.
Busch has backed off now, 2.8 seconds the gap. He's lifted off on the Delta time, so he's out of it as they try and close it. We have 2.
I think we've got to give some respect.
Yeah.
Some respect to Busch here. And you know who else I think deserves some respect? Noah Gragson running in 5th right now.
Brilliant race from him. I can't believe that Elliott and Chastain are separated by SVG and not going to make it.
Wait flight next time, 20.
No way did I just read that, that's amazing. Chastain slowed down on purpose to get out of Elliott's way, I respect it.
Ha ha ha, Elliott's gone to 5th place.
I respect it, he knew.
Chase Elliott's gone through to 5th place. He tried to have a go at Chastain, it hasn't worked out. Elliott overtakes them all and takes 5th place. I want to see a replay of that. Well, we're focusing on the front here. Bell, Byron, Reddick, battling it out. We're coming up.
Byron has a chance. I don't know if Reddick does anymore.
He's in within a second, though. It's still possible.
It's any of these 3. Are we going to have one of those classic Circuit of the Americas finishes like 2022?
Side by side of the line. Look at
this. I love
though.
that 2022 finish, by the way. With Ross Chastain getting his first career win.
Coming up, though, for the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank. 45 still in there. Bell sliding it right. This is where Reddick gets better traction in that Toyota. But we've got 3 manufacturers there. We've got Bell in the Toyota, Byron in the Chevy, Reddick in the Toyota, Busch and Elliott in the Chevy. And then we've got Gregson in the Ford in there too.
We got 2 manufacturers realistically in the shot. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ford lovers.
I'm all about in the top 10. We've got them. Well, top 6 really, but...
Sorry, Ford lovers. You're not winning this one.
White flag in the air. It's the last lap here at the Circuit of the Americas. What are we going to have? Bell goes defensive.
I think Byron's too far back.
Yeah, they all are. They're all super conservative into that first corner.
Now.
Oh, Byron locked out.
Now they're all going to push. They're all going to push hard now.
Through the Mickey Mouse section.
Reddick, get second for me. Get second for me.
What if Tyler takes the win?
He won't.
I don't think it's possible.
Not.
It's super.
He won't.
Oh, and that's so much more carb cutting there from Bell. I wonder if the stewards might take that one as a bit too far. He was practically completely off the circuit.
Turn 6, they're not policing.
No,
He'll be fine.
6A and 6B is the loop. That was at turn 5. It was too much.
Yeah.
Through we go.
Is boxing and eating, no.
I can't get it.
Oh, he's getting close.
He's bumping the back.
He's trying to get to the bumper here.
Oh, but
he's going to use it in this next corner, I think.
He caught the dirt. It's upset him. He's going to get the comeback on the inside. He gets a better traction out. It doesn't go wide. Bell does. Reddick's there too, trying to come round. It's the last sector. This is the big one. How much are they going to have the advantage together? The one who won a week ago versus the one who won 2 weeks ago. Battling it out here for round 3 of the Circuit of the Americas. 2 corners left. Into the last. It's going to be a run to the line.
He's not going to go for it, surely.
Reddick's coming here too. It's going to be back-to-back wins.
He's not going to do it.
2 weeks running. Christopher Bell wins the East Coast Park Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. Back-to-back. Wonderful race from the 20. 2 weeks running. He is victorious in NASCAR, and you don't know how rare that is to see. Byron second and Reddick in third in a classic Kokoda. Wow! I like that a lot. Really a lot. What a race as the smoke flies out. Elliott resumed to 4th, by the way. Let's hear it.
His wife Morgan there with Coach Gibbs and the team. Post-race prayer. You know, the last time a driver won 2 of the first 3 races in a season? 2018.
Thanks for your help, fellas.
There you go.
What a race, JT.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What a race.
Bell managed that perfect.
The last one to take the checker. 54, last one to take the checker.
That is 5 races running here at COTA with 5 different winners. Jack, this was the move again. Bell on the inside of Bush. Was it fair? Let's have a take a look at it again.
Let me have a look. I'll be the judge. I'm good with NASCAR racing.
That's at 1.
But that's the one. The other one really didn't disadvantage him. For me, I think it's just physical racing, to be fair to you.
This is the one that made his mistake. Yeah?
I have no issue with this move whatsoever. I think this is totally fair racing.
Yeah.
But yeah. What a race, man. Road course NASCAR racing. I think this is good. This is probably the best Circuit of the Americas race I think we've had.
And they've changed the layout, and it works well. Classic race. As everyone watched on 2 weeks running for the Bell team to win. You saw how fun it was last week when he took the checkered flag. Only 4 cautions in this one. 2 real cautions as well covered. JT, have you finished your work?
I am one thing away.
While you do that, we'll head down to Fox and get their thoughts.
When they continue having it early in the season on different styles of tracks, that's dangerous for the competition.
Unofficial results on the left. Looked like Van Gisbergen and Buescher made some gains there in the final couple of laps at the expense of Gregson. Bowman and Gilliland round out the top 10. I love that 3-way battle, and I love that they didn't run all over each other trying to make the pass.
Yeah, and honestly, when you look at that restart, I think we all anticipated it being a lot more aggressive than what it was. But I think that where the restart zone is, it kind of spread that out. And these guys all put on a great show.
They took care of one another. They raced each other clean. That restart could have been a disaster. We've seen it, and these guys are professionals up front, and they proved it.
Look at these faces. That's been a day's work out there.
Well, this is a full day's work for these drivers with all the shifting, the banging up and down on the rub blocks as you jump these curbs, and all the roughness in the new section over there in 6A and 6B. These guys earned their money today.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, brothers! Yeah!
Christopher Bell led twice for 8 laps.
What'd you say? We just getting started. Just getting started.
And in that final run, had tires that were a couple laps better than William Byron, Kyle Busch, and Tyler Reddick, but got the job done today with a minimum of contact. Josh?
Christopher Bell, 2 straight wins on the season. Christopher, you finished 2nd here last year. What was the difference this year in terms of getting it done and getting that victory?
That was almost a deja vu of last year. I had the track position that time, and
Man, these road course races are just so much fun, and whenever Kyle was leading, I was just trying to be so cautious. Obviously, we know what happened last year. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to pass him clean, and he was just doing such a good job at running his race, and he could get off the corners just good enough that I couldn't get inside of him. But there I started, peeking a nose, and he bobbled and allowed me to get out front. And whatever I did, I'm like, okay, just don't beat yourself. And those are about the 5 or 6 sloppiest laps I've ever run. But just so happy for these guys right here. They've been on me hard about winning with them, and Tony, we got another one. So just super proud for everyone on this DeWalt number 20 team. We didn't count last week. Last week was a speedway. We didn't have that one circled, but we definitely have this one circled, and I'm ready to keep adding to it.
C. Bell, your winner at Circuit of the Americas.
Well, what a battle there at the end of the race. William Byron, unfortunately, coming up just a little bit short. I saw you get out of the car. You look exhausted. You were giving it your all. How close was that? And what else did you need to do at the end there?
Yeah, it was really, really close. Just, I felt like the battle between he and Kyle, I was just kind of sitting there waiting for one of them to bobble or slide their tires. And Bell got by him, and I felt like once he got clear, his car was super loose, and it kind of gave me a couple of shots at him. I just couldn't ever get beside him, and we've always raced really well together, so I didn't want to move him blatantly and all that kind of stuff. So just just sliding around a ton there at the end. We came a long way this weekend. Really proud of that. We were pretty far off to start and got ourselves obviously raceable and in a position to win. So just sucks to be so damn close, right? Like you can be on the bumper of the guy coming to the line. That sucks, but a lot of races ahead, and hopefully, we can just keep bringing this speed, and it's a good start to our road course program. Still a little bit of work to do, but thanks to Raptor, Chevrolet, Exalta, Liberty, all of our partners, been a good start to the year so far.
A lot of fun to watch. Thanks, William.
Those last 10 laps of 4 cars battling for the lead, some of the best road racing we've seen in NASCAR. Christopher Bell prevails by a couple of car lengths at Coda.
Yeah, amazing stuff. And we now have JT to explain.
Hello.
Are you not ready yet?
I am ready, yeah.
All right. What is this graphic? Talk to us about here.
This is my fun graphic.
Go on.
Pick any driver from any series, JB.
Carson Hocevar.
Timmy Hill.
Oh.
Right. There you go. So Hocevar has been involved in 3 cautions this year. One in Xfinity at Cota for an incident at Turn 6A. And then he was involved in 2 incidents at the Clash, one on 108, one on 115.
You see, that is an amazing graphic that JT's created that we now have access to tell you about who's caused what caution when.
Who did you say, Jack?
I think it was Jimmy Hill, wasn't it?
Timmy Hill.
No cautions, according to this.
Thank you. He doesn't cause incidents, Timmy Hill. You got to remember this.
Oh, Timmy Hill, not Jimmy Hill. I was wondering what about that.
This is all of...
How many cautions have we had then across the series?
We have had... well, how many stage cautions have we had? We've had 16 stage cautions.
Okay.
We have had 50 cautions in NASCAR Cup. 20 cautions in NASCAR Xfinity. And 10 cautions. Wait, no, 11.
In truck.
Wait, no. 12 in truck, 21 in Xfinity, 51 in Cup.
And let's not forget as well that the truck series didn't run here at Cota.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, dear. We've had a lot of red... Oh, and I see red flags
and
as
also,
well. I see
ready? If I put red flag in any box, it automatically goes bold and red.
JT's cooking with these cautions that we can have up in the comments.
It's got all of the free passes as well, so we can see that
who got
Paul
it?
has had 2 free passes, 2 cautions. We can see that Hurst has had 5 free passes and 2 cautions. McDowell there.
Yes.
Larson. And we've had 35 cautions.
With no free pass.
Have had no free pass.
I love that. What a graphic. We need the links to that ASAP.
I sent you the link like a week ago, JB.
I need to find that link ASAP.
I think I even added you as an editor.
I got that off so quick before the emails came up, by the way. That was close. Doxing ourselves.
I'm testing you.
Yes, you keep me on the toes, though, aren't you? Okay, let's get the wrap up from Fox Sports. On the other side, you'll hear from myself, JT, and Jack for the Echo Park Grand Prix. Let's head back over.
We're live at Austin, Texas, Circuit of the Americas, and it may be long, hard country, but from Norman, Oklahoma. That's your winner in victory lane. Christopher Bell goes back-to-back, started 19th, moved up quick, never fell back, but had to fight off, or at least overtake, Kyle Busch. And when it mattered the most, Jamie McMurray, he answered the bell. How was he able to do it?
Nice line. Yeah, I mean, it was incredible to see if he was even going to be able to get by Kyle Busch. You just weren't sure, like, was Busch going to be able to run that defensive line enough to hold him up? But then it drew William Byron and it drew Tyler Reddick in. Amazing battle at the end, and Bell was able to get it done.
Yeah, showing a lot of versatility, obviously, coming off the win of last week. A very different kind of track today, physically grinding. We're going to hear from those that he had to fend off as he continues to celebrate in his Toyota, or now out of his Toyota, with his crew, and the confetti flying here in Texas. We'll continue live. I hope you stay with us.
That's got to be that was 30 seconds long. What was that? That was ridiculous. Right, we're going off air.
Do you
then.
want to see how many cautions we've had for February?
Oh, go on. How many?
8. 1 in trucks, 2 in Xfinity, and then 5 in Cup.
Okay, that's not too bad, actually. I thought it would be more. Okay, closing thoughts then, chaps. JT, if you can pop your camera back on for me, that would be fantastic. And we'll
give me a chance.
I know. I'm just testing you.
Jump scare.
Hello. Right, Jack, starting with you. What's been your moment of the race?
That incredible battle at the end between Busch and Bell specifically. Also, first driver to win 2 races in a row in the Cup Series since 2023 Michigan and Richmond. Do you want to have any guess who that driver was who won those 2 consecutive races?
Was it Kyle Busch?
No, it was not. It was Chris Buescher.
Oh, Busch. Okay, that's a bit more unusual to say Buescher.
Yeah, but no. Congratulations to Bell. I think Bell's under the radar era to copy NASCAR chasm. I agree with him fully. It has come to an end. Bell is a fully fledged championship contender.
Well,
this race shows it.
He's locked himself into the playoffs twice now. That's how good he is.
And also Tyler Reddick, solid points on my birthday. Well, not on my birthday. My birthday was yesterday, but hey, top 3.
Yes, I wanted to. Now, here's the thing. I didn't actually know if it was your birthday or not. I never got around to asking you because
it was yesterday.
Because I only say that because there were. Everybody was saying, "Oh, it's my birthday." You know, that social media craze that was going around for a few days. I didn't know if you.
I didn't specifically say that. I just put on my tweets. I was like, "Chat, I made it to 20. That's crazy."
Well, a happy birthday to you, Jack, for yesterday, from everyone here and from myself.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've reached level 20, guys.
Same as Megan. She'll be there in April.
JB.
Oh, no.
That's why she's going, by the way, to Donington. It's a birthday present. JT, go for you.
Do you want to know what's crazy?
My hairstyle, go on.
First of all, the trophy is got the long layout and the short layout.
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier on in the day, yeah. Who told them?
Second of all, there was no cautions in Heat 2 or Heat 3 of the Clash.
I thought there wasn't. We were bored, weren't we?
Even though it was a chaotic
race, yeah.
Yeah. We had 21 cautions in the Clash just across the weekend.
Right, what are your thoughts of it, this one here, JT?
It was better than the previous.
It was.
That was great.
Well, thank you, chaps. Is Omi still in the comms box?
Omi, pipe up.
I want to know, quickly, I don't even care if you've got a rubbish mic, Omi, what have you made of your NASCAR race? Because you said you were enjoying it. I'm completely throwing him under the bus, by the way.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. I know I'm throwing you under the bus, but come on, what have you made of it? You've been watching it, and you've been critical of it.
Hello, Jomi B.
Thank you. Right. Well, I haven't really made any statements towards NASCAR, really. I just haven't been watching many of them. I watched today, and I think it was my style, today's race. As it was on a road course, it felt like a normal race where everyone was just allowed to do what they want, no rules, and you could just dive bomb and hit people off and do what you want, which is my style, bumper car stuff, you know. So, I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Omi.
Being off there at 10 to midnight.
Yeah. Thanks, Omi. Thank you
JB.
as well. What did you say, sorry?
What happened to us being off air at 10 to midnight?
We had an extra caution because somebody decided that they were a maniac and Denny Hammer hit them through. So that's what cost us a bit of time. We had to sweep the track number. So we nearly got there. Anyway, my thanks to you, JT. My thanks to you, Omi, as well. My thanks to you as well, Jack. And happy birthday to you. Well, chaps, that rounds out the JB Motorsports has been on air now for nigh on 14 to 15 days non-stop. It has been a very chaotic time as we've brought you every action from F3 testing, F2 testing, Daytona 500, the Clash. It's been a busy month. It's been very busy.
Didn't feel that busy though, did it?
No, it didn't. It didn't. We've handled it with grace. We now, however, will take a few days off before being back with you on Friday, Saturday and Sunday for NASCAR, Xfinity Trucks and Cup Series. And we're looking at another event that is on next weekend as well. That might be covered. Anybody fancy a stick of rock? Stay tuned. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.